All right, ladies and gentlemen, and whatever fucking pronouns you feel like being referred to as. I'm Naskatan. Welcome to the Wolfsword live streams. And, excuse me. Vodka. All right, so today I got a few people here on my hangout. I'll let you all introduce yourselves in a minute, but basically what we're going to be talking about today is a lot of the bullshit going on at a furry convention, biggest little Furcon in Reno, Nevada. And the very, very, very sad, regressive, and psychotic bullshit that quite a few of the attendees are saying, especially on Twitter. And we'll be discussing a bunch of different things. We'll probably, fly off the handle once in a while and veer off into nonsense, but that's perfectly fine. We'll try to stick on topic as best we can. And we'll try to, react to this stuff, comment on it, and explain ourselves as best as we're, able to. So, first and foremost is, let's start with you, Twin Lance. Introduce yourself.
Alright, the name's Twin Lance. Politically speaking, I'm an anarch-cap, so, like anarcho-capitalism, all that kind of stuff. I mostly just run a gaming channel on YouTube, though. But, yeah, generally, when it comes to this kind of stuff, it's kind of like the SJW stuff and it getting out of hand. I'm like, freedom of speech needs to be implemented. You can't be just setting people on fire and screaming at them just because they wear certain clothes and stuff. Anyway, that's my intro.
Good on you. And Turt, you're next.
My name's Jenna. I usually go by that. But I have a channel called Turret Mob, which I'm going to reform soon to start doing live streams. And I'm the southerner who moved to the north, and I kind of regret it a little bit. Just a little bit. Too much regressive surrounding in.
They're everywhere. They're at the gates.
It's closing in!
All right, next we have Project Nay.
Hello. I just go by Project Nay because I like to keep the other social media things away from Twitter, since Twitter is more of a shit posting platform for me. And since Lance made it all political on the first beat, I guess I'm a civic nationalist libertarian. So
yeah,
let's just go with that.
If you want to consider yourself that.
Yeah, I tend to go a little bit more authoritarian the more and more I read Slate and BuzzFeed and stuff like that. By a proportional amount. So, yeah.
All right, next we got, looks like, oh, fuck, I don't know your goddamn Twitter handle based on this shit, but you're coming up as Len. Nothing? Fine, fuck you. What about you, Gavin?
Let's see, is my mic working?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, good. I've got that working. I'm here with Len. I suppose I'm like a constitutional monarchist, if you can wrap your head around that.
As an American, somewhat.
I don't have
clue.
much to say about myself, really. Me and Len have been he's gone. Me and Len have been working on archiving all the shit on Twitter that we've seen recently, and yeah, fun times.
Yeah, you're gonna have to link me to all that shit because I'm going to want to get as much as that as I can. I'm gonna want to get it into a document, and I'm gonna want to just, I hate to use this term, screech autistically at every fucking bit of it. So you'll have to hit me up with that.
As far as I know, I have already sent you all except maybe one or two archives we've made.
That's cool. You can just send me them as you get them. And now that Len is back in the chat, hey Len, is your mic working?
I hope so. Can you hear me?
Yes, there we go.
Okay. Yeah. Just to introduce myself real quick, I'm Len. I'm the administrator of Alt Furry Discord.
Oh, so that's who you are. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, that's me.
All right, fantastic. All right, so first and foremost, what is going on at Biggest little Furcon. Well, one of the attendees, a guy, you could probably see him, or at least a picture of him in his fursuit there, in the left side of the screen. And he is Tenazi. That is Foxler. He's currently attending BLFC. He's just, as far as I'm aware, and as far as all accounts can tell, he's just in his fursuit, just wandering the fuck around. I've been watching Twitter and Facebook and everything as close as possible. Every single account just seems to have him just walking around. That's it.
Well,
and so a lot
fair,
of people are throwing a big ass fit about it. They're throwing a fit about what he's wearing, which is kind of fucking retarded, and they're throwing a fit at the fact that he's even there to begin with, intermittently with the occasional comment and thrown in very shitty like of people, to say that oh, look at his fursuit, it looks so shitty. Oh my god, who fucking made that, or whatever that is. But mostly people are taking offense to the fact that without evidence, and we will talk about this later, without evidence that, supposedly he's a Nazi, a neo-Nazi, because he happens to wear a black shirt, a red tie, and he has an armband. And you can probably see in the picture there, it's a red armband that has a circle with a black paw print. Not a swastika, just a paw print, but oh my god. Aside from the image in the circle, it's so much like what the Nazis wore. Holy fuck. And so everyone's throwing a shit fit about that. And so that's the big fucking kerfuffle going on. And what we're primarily going to be talking about right now, or in this entire stream, is these fucking retards. These people who are, for all intents and purposes, from what I can tell, screeching autistically at the fact that he's even existing, or making direct threats against him, or endorsing direct acts of violence against him.
Or
So,
calling for others to do the same.
exactly, calls to action. So, what's the first thing we got on our list here? Well, I have 3 tabs right now, and they're all from Twitter, and they're all threads beginning with the original post and then working their way down. And we're going to start with one of the biggest I have so far. Oh no, it's not. Oh yeah, I think this is it. And
Could I
no,
make a
and
quick comment first?
go ahead.
Despite what I've personally heard Foxler say, I will fully admit he does a damn good job painting himself as a furry Nazi. Just for all, whatever. Yeah, just want to let you know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he does, and I'm sure he kind of might give off that vibe. But it's kind of like I've been fucking asking people. I've been going through all these threads and all these responses, and I've been quote retweeting people, and I've been asking primarily, all right, what's he done? What's he done? What has he said?
He bought a shit ton of rooms at Rocky Mountain Furcon, and he paints himself to be a Nazi. That's about it.
I mean, to be fair, Nask, you said he was walking around, right?
Yeah, so far at BLFC,
Yeah.
all he's really done is just been walking the fuck around.
Well, well, not to conflate correlation with cause and whatnot, but Adolf Hitler walked around a lot as well.
Yeah, Hitler did a lot. Hitler did a lot of walking when he wasn't riding in the back of that car.
I saw him walking around in Paris in his mountain resort, walking. Do we have a new symbol of white supremacy? I don't know. I'm not saying it.
I believe we very well might.
who knows?
Foxler walks around, he struts. Hitler walks
Yes.
around and he struts. Walking and strutting, definitely white supremacist.
Yeah, not claiming that he's a Nazi, but you never know with a guy that's just walking around.
Hate walking instead of hate speech.
Yeah, exactly. It's hate movement.
Like an American walking around when he should be in a mobility scooter. I mean, I don't know.
The sad part.
Sorry.
The sad part is at BLFC, I can almost guarantee there's at least 50 people in fucking mobility scooters.
I have nothing against Americans. I have a big fat American flag on my door. Don't worry. I love America.
Hey, I don't care as long as it's true.
A lot of the world doesn't right now.
Don't fucking shoot me, okay? Please. Wait until I get a gun so I can self-defense.
Anyways, so this first thread right here, and no, I am not in any fucking sense of the term going to, censor any of these names, any of these Twitter account handles, nothing. I'm not. No, I am not going to be covering anything or trying to hide anybody's goddamn identity. No, fuck you. If you're saying this kind of the kind of shit we're going to be talking about, if you're saying it, fuck you. I want people to call you out. And yes, that's a direct call of action for me to get people to respond to you and say you're a fucking idiot. So anyways.
I actually already got a response from the Grand Sierra Resort.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
What was the response?
What did it say?
They're just looking for any more information. So if,
I could find that guy's picture. I know that guy's picture is on here somewhere.
Go for it.
Okay, just give me a second and I'll go ahead and post a link.
All right. I'll give you the account to DM.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, that'd be good because in case
the DMs are here, but they're open. Just send whatever information you have.
Yeah, and in case
the Hangouts.
I'm just thinking, is the Furry Fandom getting its own safety squad right now?
Oh God.
Yeah, but in case anybody's unaware of what we're referring to, it's this. It's someone originally responded to this guy right here, Hyena Misery. Yeah, it's a great name. With a picture of Foxer, God kill us right now, and they responded, would be nice if we could have some official commentary from Biggest Little FC on this horseshit. I said, what horseshit? His existence, his presence, the only horseshit is overblown screeching from fucktards who are threatening him. And then this guy right here, Zach Echelon, Lewd Blockify. I'm at BLFC 2017 and I have a backpack full of lighter fluid and matches I'm saving specifically for Foxler. A direct goddamn threat. A direct threat of violence. And so this is what we're referring to when we mention about information being sent to the actual hotel security and all that stuff for them to look into.
I mean, it's worse because he's wearing flannel suit.
Yeah. I mean, I can think of a few ways to die worse than being lit on fire while wearing a fursuit.
Fucking hell.
And of course, we also have somebody who responded to them, Pebble Possum, Mrs. Dumpster Fire. Well, if that name doesn't says it all. FYI, they're targeting you for this now. Who is? The alt furry Discord chat. They're probably going to try to get the staff to ban you from the con. Goddamn right we are, because you're actually making fucking threats. You're actually sitting there saying, I've got lighter fluid and matches to set someone in a fursuit on fucking fire.
Ew, is this what he looks like?
Of course we're going to goddamn report this shit to the goddamn security. This is bullshit. This is a direct threat. I'm sorry, but Foxler walking around and looking like a Nazi is bullshit compared to this.
I didn't know you had to be alt-right to want to not set people on fire.
Oh, if my history with these social justice fuckwits is any fucking indication, you could be liberal as shit, and it doesn't matter. As long as you don't tout the party progressive line, you're an alt-right Nazi, you're a fascist. I get that shit all the time. You wouldn't believe how many times I get called a homophobe, despite the fact that 1, I'm gay, and 2, I've probably sucked more dicks than half the people at that convention.
Combined, by the way.
Combined, cumulatively. Fuck. Anyways, back to this. From Hyena Misery, his whole picture with Foxer, God kill us right now. So far, it's got 82 retweets, 268 likes. You know what? I'm going to refresh that. You know what? Let's see what it is.
Also, Mr. Snickerdoodles is saying, so I have a serious question. What's the real deal with alt furry? I think Len can answer that. It's pretty obvious.
What's the
I
real
think.
deal with alt furry? Well, we can get into that later. Right now, we need to react to some of these fucking comments.
Sure.
And you know, I was a little surprised to see Clace be the first one to respond, but you know, I'm kind of liking the response. Watch absolutely nothing happen because furries are just a bunch of keyboard warriors, which is inherently true.
Well, most of the Twitter population are, so there's that.
Well, yeah, but it's inherently true. But at the same time, it's not being a keyboard warrior is one thing, but it's when you're making direct calls to action, direct calls for violence, direct calls for harassment. That, hey, when you get thousands of people bunched together in a single fucking hotel for a convention, you never know who the fuck is going to do what.
Yeah, might be some crazy persons out there, you know.
And and of course, we got some responses to Clay's here. You know, I'll bet money nothing happens. Tons of pics and righteous indignation online, but no one will lift a finger in person. Well, first of all, that's probably true, but you never know. And then, Hyena Misery decides to respond. I ain't said shit about swinging on nobody, but okay. No, you haven't. You haven't. But that's not the point. The point is you are instigating people to do that. You're instigating people to make calls to action. Like Brutus Bernard here says, you didn't, but others are fanning the flames, which they are.
Texas isn't inciting violence, but people further down the comment line are.
Oh, absolutely. Like right here, right the next fucking thing. Get him. The response, punch him for me. Somebody, thank God, kind of showed up to try and throw a little fucking common sense into the goddamn fucking situation. Stop it. We don't need another... I don't know, it's a crappy sentence. Stop it. We don't need another convention shutting down again. We also don't need Nazis in them. Well, how about fuck you? Even if they are Nazis, even if Foxer's a Nazi, even if any of the furry raiders are Nazis, even if they are, you have no proof that they are, but even if they are, so what? Are they hurting anybody? Are they committing any crimes? Are they doing anything illegal? Are they harassing people? What are they doing except for just being there? Their existence is a problem for you. So what are they doing wrong?
I'd say that they are a bit of a health threat because of all the aneurysms they're causing on Twitter.
I mean, if they lived in like an absolute subhuman shithole like France or something, I mean, yeah, that's a legitimate criticism because, you know, being a Nazi there is illegal. But since Foxler lives in the land of the free, it's not illegal.
Oh yeah, I know, and we'll get to that. Trust me, there's a lot I've seen, but I do gotta respect Damo Wolfpaw's response to we also don't need Nazis in them. Damo says, Nazis that don't understand that they're Nazis. Asterisk.
Oh God, I hate stuff like that. We'll change the definition so it's what we're saying it is.
I know, well, but that's why I love the sarcasm of Damo's response. Nazis that don't understand that they're Nazis. Asterisk.
I mean that's the thought logic there. It's like, oh, this guy don't know he's a Nazi, but I know that he's a Nazi, therefore he's a Nazi. I've noticed a varying trend in the left where it's like, oh, you know what, ISIS, they're not Muslim.
Oh God,
that Trump supporter.
Not so much of that in England.
We see a lot of that. You see a lot of that from.
But yeah, he's a Nazi.
You see a lot of that from like TYT, especially Sean King lately. You know, I got to reiterate again: ISIS are not Muslims.
The widest kid in the world. Yeah, that guy.
Personal experience with comments like that.
I can't remember exactly what I said, but I can't remember exactly what I said. Fuck, I'm gonna need to find it. But I responded a while back to something Sean King said about that, and I made an analogy. God, I need to find it. But
what did you say, Gedvin?
I have a personal experience with that type of they aren't Muslims things with a journal on Fur Affinity. I will avoid naming the person.
Fuck it, name names.
Fine. Art Decade.
Up to his discretion.
Oh, fucking Art Decade, yeah. Fuck him. Fuck him, the fucking regressive shit. If you're listening to this, Art Decade, if you're listening to this, I hope you fucking do, because you're a fucking regressive piece of shit. Fuck off. You fucking identitarian piece of fucking shit. Fuck you, Articade. All right, I got my shit out of the way. Just wanted to, get that out.
There it is. So I'm just going to read this post from their journal out to you. And their journal is still up, but it's locked. Is Antifa burning down Muslim mosques in Canada and the US? Are they shooting up black churches in the South? Are they killing students on an island in Norway? Are they committing hate crimes in the name of Trump? Are they deporting people because they are Mexican or Muslim? Are they shooting up gay nightclubs in Florida? No, they are punching a couple folks and breaking some windows. Wow.
Yeah, they're punching a bunch of folks and breaking and committing property damage.
Can I comment on the Breivik? Can I comment on the Breivik thingy from Norway? That guy was mentally abused and sexually abused by his mother nonstop from the day he was born. He was insane. He was actually a member of a right-wing party in Norway before he got thrown out. They didn't want him. It's so yeah, using him as a what do you call it? Scapegoat, political. Yeah. This guy was nuts, and he also claimed that he learned how to kill people based on how he played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on the PlayStation. Yeah, that guy was not right in his head. So
speaking of bullshit apologetics, well, I got something here that kind of echoes what Articade was saying with there.
Wait. Can I just
hold on one at a time? Fuck.
Can I just throw that in real quick? Breivik was not a real right-winger because he committed a crime, and right-wing politics is not about committing crimes and violence. So by definition, he's not a right-winger. Sean King.
Anyways, you were saying?
The main point I was trying to make with Art Decade, with the screenshot from Art Decade, is this is all stuff he's trying to conflate as right-wing violence. Who shot up the gay nightclub in Florida again?
A Muslim from ISIS.
Well,
you see, that's
the interesting thing about that was that he was an American-born citizen, but he was radicalized in a mosque that was in Miami.
See, that's the whole thing. I love all the fucking apologetics about it all. Is I'm going to defend Muslims when I need to defend Antifa, I'll use Muslims as a fucking scapegoat. Fucking Christ! But I do have a little bit of something about in relation to Art Decade's fucking apologetics bullshit. Particularly in relation to similar to Anders Breivik. I went on FA and I had this whole fucking journal where I just basically rant about this bullshit, and I'm like, I'm so close to being fucking done with this fandom. So
why are you still on FA? That's the thing that I gotta ask, because one,
I'm
FA
only
is not a secure site. They get hacked so often, it's a joke.
I'm
everyone's so cringe.
I'm only still on FA because it's the biggest platform. And I figure, what the fuck ever, why not? Until it becomes so egregiously unbearable, I'll use it. But anyways,
you're using a throwaway email and password.
But anyways, what I was meaning to say is that I started getting some apologetics bullshit from, similar to the Anders Breivik excuse, from the owner of Fur Affinity, Dragoneer. Why he would comment on my fucking journal of all people, a tiny ass innocuous fucking account like mine. He says somebody was passing out Pepe cards which suggested we need to start a race war. This goes beyond a meme when people are literally distributing propaganda stating that violence and ethnic cleansing is a thing. But to the people passing them out, I'm sure it's just for the lulz. Okay, first of all, and please, I hope you watch this sometime, Dragoneer. Please. First of all, just like I said here, it's literally trolling. That's it. That's all it is. It's a fucking joke. It's not propaganda. I mean, I've seen people referring to these fucking little Pepe things. They literally are just like a little furry version of Pepe that say "Rawr, race war now," It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke.
So
Has
it's
the
like
Navy SEAL copy box,
kill
doesn't it?
black people to get good boy points to get tendies kind of thing.
I guess, but that's all it is. These people are doing it because they know how many people are gonna fucking spurg out. They know how many people are just gonna throw a shit fit. That's why they're doing it. And like I say here, because I replied to him plenty. There are no suggestions of anything. There are no calls to action. There are no clear and direct threats coming from these people. They are quite literally hurting nobody. Until any of these people begin committing actual violence, harassment, or direct harm, big whoop. The onus is on those throwing fits about it for blowing it completely out of proportion. Not to mention the already countless direct calls for violence and harassment of not just those very, 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 very few who are responsible, or even just assumed to be responsible, for the trolling. But against those who would either simply defend them, because God forbid if you come out in defense of Foxler and the Furry Raiders, or even just perceived to be one of them. And this is where it gets good. I'm aware of that, yeah, Dragoneer says. Hence why I said they were probably doing it for the lulz. And it's probably one or two people trying to rile everyone up. But it's still racism. It's still referring to ethnic cleansing as being something good. It goes too far for being just a joke or a trolling attempt. And this right here is where it gets extremely fucking good. This is where the apologetics bullshit comes in. The guy who stabbed people in Portland took things like this literally. Now he's in court talking about it was his patriotic duty to kill Muslims and minorities, and how he was trying to be a good citizen, all because he took jokes and memes way, way too seriously.
I thought it was a faggot Muslim who wasn't happy that he was a faggot, so he started killing faggots.
No, that was Orlando. We're talking about the stabbing in fucking Portland.
In Portland, wasn't that? Oh yeah, no, I don't know. Calling him he was a Bernie supporter, but strictly blaming this on the Bernie bros is kind of unfair. Like you won't find a guy who dislikes Bernie more than me.
He was a Bernie supporter.
Insane. That guy was insane.
Exactly. Exactly, he was.
If he didn't try to kill in the name of politics, he would kill in the name of something else. That guy was a nutcase.
He's all over the place too.
Yeah. It's like, I can't wait for the fucking Bernie bro death squads to kill all the Hillary voters. And then it's like, when Donald Trump starts his Fourth Reich, I'm gonna enlist to kill all the Hillary supporters. It was insane.
Well, see, that's the thing. This guy is clearly mentally unstable. This guy in Portland was clearly suffering from some kind of psychological issues. Obviously.
And I mean,
all the evidence points to it. And this is how I responded to Dragoneer trying to fucking pull this apologetics bullshit of, he took memes and jokes too seriously. I said, the guy in Portland is a poor comparison in the first place. He isn't some quote-unquote extreme troll or some shit who took jokes and memes too seriously. He's a racist, an actual racist, and a clearly mentally unstable one at that. Blaming what he did on, quote, jokes and memes is just outright bullshit apologetics. No different than if I blamed the Islamist who ran people down in Sweden or the one in Nice for doing what they did, not because of their ideology, but because they played too many violent video games. It's excusing the actions of a terrible person over trivialities. It doesn't matter if jokes are racist or whatever. They're jokes, and quite obviously so. I can't even to this exact fucking moment believe I have the owner of Fur Affinity coming to comment on my journal, on my shitty, tiny, innocuous fucking profile.
Yeah, how'd you manage that? That's
trying to pull fucking apologetics. Apollo-fucking-getics for terrible fucking people. Fuck me.
Well, Internet moderators are the scum of the earth. I think we all can agree on that.
Well, of course they are, but it'd be one thing if it were one of the mods or the admins. That's, you know, it's still shitty, but at the same time, they're just a modern admin.
No.
This is the
I've
owner.
had the same shit happen to me.
This is the owner of the website.
It's a pony version. It's a pony board where you upload images and shit. They're all insane idiots, retards, subhuman in nature.
Holy fuck! I'm at 17 watchers on this thing right now. That's surprising.
Oh, would you look
Popped
at that?
in for a second.
It's a big topic. You're talking about an active convention when people are fucking fired up.
You know what?
Yeah, boy.
You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm sure I'm getting a few watchers in here, just because I happen to tag this stream with hashtag BLFC 2017. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm as we're doing this, I'm gonna keep tweeting it out, and I suggest you all do it too.
Yeah.
Because the more people can get in this and just watch this nonsense, and at the shit I am literally showing people saying, because it's all being screenshotted, it's all being displayed live time. Here we go, you know, up and down, up and down, up and down. There it is. It's live. There you go. But
so, Turret, did someone reply to the guy who said he was gonna light Foxler on fire?
They're drafting a report and sending it over to security right now.
Oh,
Good.
okay. Neat.
Thank God. That reminds me, I gotta see I got some notifications while we were busy. Oh, Ledger wants to join. Okay. God, I gotta get a fucking invite.
There we go. Tweet it out.
Speaking of doing a thing, I'm gonna go get more booze. I'll be right back.
Oh, take your time, man. Yeah, while you're busy doing that, Ledger said he wants to be involved, so I'm gonna send a message to him.
May have oversimplified it, but Twitter's limited character limit.
I hate Twitter for that very reason.
All right, so Ledger should be in
Yeah,
here
I've
soon.
had in some cases I've had to post twice just to counterpoint someone.
At that point, just type it out in a text document and screenshot it and send them the picture of it.
Oh God, that's actually really smart. I didn't think of that.
I'm actually gonna go grab a drink too because I ran out while I was sitting here.
See, this is why I got my vodka and I just brought it to my desk to save me the trouble.
I've got my relentless can here, so I should be fine for a bit.
You know what? I swear to God, I have so much space under my fucking desk. I should just get like a mini fridge and just load it up with beer and liquor.
I know someone that does that, but not beer, but yes, mini fridge.
All right, looks like
Right.
yeah, it looks like you know, some of the fucking notifications I got were bullshit, but oh my God, but
So nothing important.
Hello, everyone.
hey, there you are.
I've been watching this on YouTube so far, and I find it pretty hilarious.
I know it's funny. It's funny, but at the same time, it is utterly fucking infuriating. Oh my God.
What's funny about it is that these people just openly post threats and calls to violence and crap like that. And they're just like,
As if that's
It's the internet.
okay.
It's the internet, though, isn't it? It's like people think, it's fine. There's no repercussions for calling for murder.
Well, it's one thing if you start making shitty fucking little threats from half the world away. It's another thing when you're making shitty little threats against people in a place that you are literally within their vicinity.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss?
But
not much.
but yeah, I got
Not
into this
too much.
little tiff with this one stupid fucking bitch and all her little fucking followers earlier.
All right.
Their original post was Foxler's threatening to call the police because somebody said they wanted to pour milk on his ass.
Well,
I think there might have been just more than that.
Okay,
Lighter fluids, not milk.
yeah. Okay, first of all, I don't care if it's milk, water, coffee, wine, or anything. You don't go chucking a bunch of fucking liquids at people because, technically speaking, that's fucking assault.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, isn't that damaging property since the fursuit is property?
Yes, and it's property damage because these fursuits are rather fucking expensive.
Yeah.
But and then
aren't
and
they
then
like-
Mixed in that milk.
It was literally such fucking nonsense at this person when I fucking called him out for it. Because somebody responded to that original tweet. He'll be lucky to leave with his suit intact. Friendly reminder.
Fuck off.
Friendly reminder, smoking is allowed in Nevada casinos.
Oh,
Okay.
Fucking scum.
And so after I responded, I said, any who were to damage/destroy Foxler's suit would be liable for both charges of assault and property damage, because that's the fucking law. And so how do they try to play it off? By playing fucking semantics. When somebody says that they wanted to pour milk on Foxler's ass, they're like, not when it's just on his ass, because there's this old law in Nevada that says if it's on their butt.
It's not going to work. You know that's not going to work.
It is the law. There is a law in Nevada saying something about butts or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, that's technically true. But at the same time, you're playing fucking semantics with the words here, because I can walk up to somebody and say, I can walk up to somebody and say, I'm gonna beat the ever living shit out of your ass. I'm not talking about their ass. I'm not talking about their butt. I'm not talking about their fucking bunghole. I'm talking about them as a person, and that was the intent. Is somebody's walking up to Foxler and chucking a bunch of fucking milk on his fursuit.
I'm assuming since these guys are cognitive enough to, use a Twitter account, I was, stretching here, but assuming they're cognitive also to understand that no matter where you pour a liquid on a fursuit, it's still property damage,
So even if you want to play off that whole, it's on his butt kind of thing, if you just happen to pour it on his butt, okay, that's fine and dandy. That's perfectly good. You won't get charged for assault. You'll still get charged for fucking property damage, because guess what milk is going to do to a fucking fursuit? It's going to fucking ruin it.
Did they actually do it, or is it still just a threat?
As it currently stands, that I am aware, it's still just a threat, because I've been doing the stream, I've been responding to other people, I haven't been keeping up minute by minute on this shit for the last 2 or 3 hours, so I don't exactly know, but I would not doubt that sometime over the weekend somebody may do that to him.
I will say that the specific person who first made the threat to pour milk on Fox's ass backed the fuck up once he was informed that all his tweets were getting archived and sent to consecurity.
Oh, that's it. They're always chipping out once they realize they can't delete and run.
That's how it always goes. Yeah, I'm gonna threaten to kick your ass or whatever. And then the minute you call them out on it, they're
like, but I didn't really mean it. It was a joke, bro. It's just a prank.
It's just a meme.
I mean, to be fair, you have to be on another level of mentally retarded if you're going to enunciate on social media that you're going to do something illegal before you do it. But it's still a threat, still against the law. You shouldn't threaten people, especially since Foxler's not a fucking Nazi to begin with.
Exactly.
He's not a Nazi.
There is zero... I've said this to countless people. There's zero evidence that Foxler is a Nazi. Zero at all.
I've talked to the guy. He's not a Nazi.
I kind of want to just post a screen cap of my DMs to this resort staff and just send it to this dude, because it'd just be so fucking funny. He's asking for pics of like the alt furry Discord chat that's apparently going after him. I just want to be a shitter.
Oh, it's coming in now. I've got like 20 people.
Oh,
not too many yet.
See, I even have some screen caps from earlier. Some of the psychotic shit some of these people have been saying. And I'm going to share them on...
as a comment in the stream saying, here's saw the artist offering free art to whoever steals Foxler's armband. That's petty.
Petty shit. Really petty. But I've got some screenshots, because I'm gonna make a video about this shit later, an actual fucking video. And so I've got some screenshots gathered so far. This one person, Kraz dude, for Exoticon GOH or whatever. There are so many alt-right fur sightings at BLFC, and I just keep seeing people attacking friends or defending alt-right. Block, block, block. Well, one, you're a fucking retard, and two, who fucking cares? Unless they're fucking doing anything to you, shut the fuck up. And we got Tilton Raccoon. I do not wish violence on Foxler, but I certainly hope he is made to feel incredibly unwelcome and unwanted. So you have absolutely no compunction against people fucking harassing this guy. Basically, is
Well,
what you're
he
saying.
didn't say harassing, to be fair. He didn't say harassing.
We'll use the argument.
Not implying anything.
He didn't specifically say harassing, but it's the fucking implication.
We know damn
You know,
well what he means.
I hope he's made to feel incredibly unwelcome and unwanted. Well, you know what? If I got about 25, 30 fucking people together and I were going to fucking Comic-Con and targeting a single fucking person to harass them and harangue them until they fucking left and they didn't want to go anymore, that's harassment.
Well, yeah. Well, you're more well-versed in the American laws than I am.
God damn right I am. I'm not a fucking lawyer, but god damn it, I read my goddamn law books. Then there's
Wait, you actually read those things?
of course I do. My father, my mother, and my mother's boyfriend, and even my father's boyfriend, they all work for the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. So
Oh man.
every single one of them has at home a humongous fucking book of all California laws and statutes and ordinances. And
that reminds me.
out of sheer fucking boredom, I would read all those books.
It's not like hold on, here we go. It's not like out of an interest or something. I found this in the garbage, but I found an old Norwegian law book, and this is back when gay marriage was illegal. It's pretty interesting. It was back in the 90s. I think I'm gonna hold on to this one. Wait until it's a vintage, and then sell it off or some shit. Show it to my kids. Try to fuck with them and say, "Yeah, gay marriage is not legal. Don't become a homo. You might become a furry and get dragged into this drama bullshit."
But then we got a tweet here from Curitas, also goes by Jasper. God, I hope someone punches Foxler at BLFC. 12 likes. And then this one, it's getting a little further, but trust me, the one after it's even worse. From Vermilion Claws. Okay, how about Foxler deserves to be kicked out of the fandom and his fursuit burned to a crisp and shunned from everywhere.
Jeez.
How fucking psychotic are you?
Such a welcoming community.
Such a welcoming community. So open and loving and caring and accepting of people. It doesn't matter who you are or what you believe. You're accepted in the fandom because we're a fandom which is meant to be a place for you to get away from the bullshit and the nonsense and the drama of society. And come on, join us and be free. Except
I just realized these fucking idiots are mongoloid You'd think Foxler had killed a child or something. He's wearing a piece of fabric that's not even connected to fascism. I mean,
I got one for you.
If he was walking around in 90s 30 Germany with that shit.
No, I shit you not, because I'm gonna keep fucking going with these goddamn screen caps. But I swear to God, this is what I'm gonna do.
Hilarious.
I swear to God, this is what I'm gonna do just to fucking piss people off. Because 1, I'm a shitlord. 2, I'm a troll, and 3, I think it's just fucking funny. This is what I'm legit gonna fucking do. By the time if I go to Anthrocon, the biggest fucking furry convention in the world. If I go to Anthrocon, this is what I'm going to do. Even if I go to FWA, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to get, and it's in the stream right now, I'm going to get this outfit. It's not even anything Nazi. It's just a military general outfit. It's like a Halloween fucking costume. But it's got some black and some pseudo fucking red, so it looks maybe a little Nazi-ish. And I am going to buy one of those. I'm going to buy one of those red, black, and white fucking armbands from Foxler, and I'm going to wear it.
Can't see it behind your screenshot.
Yeah.
You need to remove the original screenshot first.
Oh fucking!
You can show it off.
God damn.
From TV, that one.
All right, that should be better. Yeah, that should be better.
Yeah.
But this right here.
Calithay is saying the same thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this. This fucking outfit right here. It's $45.
Screen cap's still covering it.
God fucking damn it! You know what? Just fine. You know what?
In before chat.
There. Fine. That
Looks kind of like a It's kind of 19th century-ish to me.
Yeah, it looks kind of 19th century Prussian kind of shit.
Yeah.
Nothing fucking special. Nothing fucking special. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to buy this, and then I'm going to buy one of those...
It looks
Then-
like some of a YMCA sailor costume.
Sort of, kind of. Sort of, kind of.
Yeah.
But I'm going to buy one of those. It's $45. I'm going to buy
not
one of
bad.
those. I'm going to buy one of those, and then I'm going to buy one of those... I'm going to buy one of those armbands, exactly like Foxler wears, with
Yeah, buddy.
the red armbands with the white circle and the black paw print. And I'm going to buy one of those armbands. I'm going to buy this outfit, and I'm going to wear it together, and I'm going to wear it to the convention.
That's a sailor boy. That's a sailor boy. Also, Fallon is saying,
Yeah.
I love how you can literally be anything, and if you're a raider, you're a fascist. Like hell, I'm a gender fluid bisexual. I don't know what that means. And a crossdresser. I know what that is. But since I am a raider, I am a Nazi and a fascist. Yeah, trust me, the Nazis don't want crossdressers. Like,
Yeah. The Nazis? I'm sorry. Okay, you want to talk about Nazis? Hell, fuck it. Not even Nazis. We're not even going to talk about Nazis here. We're going to talk about neo-Nazis. You want to talk about neo-Nazis? Do you know what neo-Nazis do to people who are gender fluid? They fucking curb stomp them. You want to know what neo-Nazis do against people who are bisexual or cross-dressers or gay? They fucking curb stomp them. You want to know what neo-Nazis do against furries? They fucking curb stomp them. Why?
man.
Why would
Nazis-
anybody in their right
Nazis-
fucking mind
listen,
who
listen,
held
listen,
neo-Nazi
listen.
fucking beliefs
Nazis-
be a furry?
Nazis like the furries because they're in contact with nature and animals, which is a purely white Aryan thing to do.
See, this is the biggest. This
I've
is the
never heard
funniest
that.
thing. This is the funniest thing about all these people calling Foxler a Nazi, is that okay? Yeah, sure, he's a neo-Nazi. He's an evil, anti-Semitic, racist, white supremacist, neo-Nazi or whatever the fuck he is. Okay, so when he decides to be a furry, dress up in a fursuit, have consistent sex with black guys and probably Jews, yeah, he's the fucking epitome of a fucking neo-Nazi. Okay.
Oh my god! It's Milo all over again.
It is.
Secretly
It's
Milo
Milo.
person.
People who call like listen. I'm not a fan of Milo, but I love when people call like a Jewish guy who loves having sex with black guys a Nazi. It's like you
Exactly.
know those don't correlate, right? It's like having a communist who's like main idol was Winston Churchill. It doesn't work like that.
No. It'd be like a fucking commie. It'd be like a Stalinist commie, and their primary idol is Henry fucking Ford. That's what it'd be. Exactly.
didn't you know-
and like
didn't you know-
conflict hurts
didn't
right
you
here.
know-
He says. So he's the furry Milo. Yes, Foxler is the Milo Yiannopoulos of the furry fandom. That's what he fucking is. And I hope you're listening to this, Foxler. God damn
I
it,
should
because
mention.
I'm gonna defend your ass. I don't care.
I should mention.
I just found somebody
Foxler
who's
is-
incredibly butthurt.
Foxler is mixed
really?
race, as well as his boyfriend is mixed race black, I believe.
Exactly. Foxler
No,
isn't.
Grim-
Foxler is not just.
22 million killed by
Foxer's-
Stalin during his reign, but shit, here comes a fox with an armband.
I know. See, that's the thing. Foxler. I am way more white than Foxler is. Foxler
Wait, Foxler's mixed?
Foxler is mixed race. Foxler is mixed race. His boyfriend is mixed race.
That's race.
His boyfriend is mixed race. His boyfriend's part black. Yeah, that's really somebody. Yeah, really. A gay, furry, mixed race guy is really going to be a neo-Nazi while he's having sex with a mixed race half black guy. Okay.
But you don't understand, Nox. You see, his fursuit has blue eyes, which, is Aryan.
You look green to
supremacy.
me.
Well, you know what? Oh, his fursuit has blue
Blonde
eyes and he's
from
wearing
all the
black and a
old
red
races
tie
I've been
and he's
drinking.
wearing an armband. I don't see the blonde hair, so fuck you.
It's cayenne.
When I see the red tie, I don't think Nazi. I think like Hitman.
Well, honestly, I look at this picture of Foxler. He's wearing a button-up black shirt, which is always a good color because black goes with anything. He's wearing a red
It's not even
tie.
got, it's not even got the hat on and stuff, so it's not like you can't even make that argument.
He's wearing a red. He's wearing a red tie with it because red contrasts very well with black. It's a color scheme. That's all it is. It's aesthetic bullshit. And he just happens to wear an armband that also falls into that aesthetic field. Is that the armband is red because it contrasts very well with the shirt. And all of his armbands have a white circle with a paw print in them. But, here's the funny thing for all you fucking people bitching about the armband. You could literally get an armband in a rainbow color, in a rainbow scheme instead of red. Shut the fuck up. You can get it in yellow, green, blue, red, black. You can get it in rainbow. It doesn't fucking matter. You can get it in any color. Shut the fuck up. God damn. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking pissed about all this.
Nah, go for it.
But
I'm just giggling at this one person. Because check the last 2 links I posted in the chat.
Right. Let's see here. Show messages.
Last 2, right?
Oh God, here we go.
So butthurt.
Let's see.
Stop blowing the blind. Nazi is a Nazi no matter the colour of his armband. People can see through your excuses.
Oh Jesus. Okay, so we got from Bryn Aylin. Bryn Aylin, Doggo be at BLFC. If people can please report Foxler to Constaff and maybe bring proof as well. What proof? I've reported them several times to BLFC, but they're still here. Yeah, because you have no fucking proof. Someone responds, Brushy Fur responds, I heard BLFC asked him to take off his armband, but it seems that, that's the extent of their willing to go in the outrage. Yeah, they can ask him to take off the armband, but it's not a big fucking deal. It's not doing any harm. It's not doing anything. It's just a fucking armband. They can ask him to take it off, but he doesn't have to.
Yeah, just...
I mean, it's like...
Nazca can ask me to take off my sweatshirt. I mean, he can ask.
Doesn't mean you're gonna fucking do it.
Right to ask, but it's
it's
like whether I do it or not.
I mean, it's like you go to Comic-Con or an anime convention or even a furry convention like BLFC or whatever. You can bring fake weapons to these things. You can bring fake weapons as long as they have a little orange thing on the tip to indicate that it is in fact fake. But hey, oh my God, somebody brings one of these M16 looking fucking fake rifles to a furry convention, even though it's got the little orange tip on it, and it's clearly fucking fake. Oh my God, somebody brought a weapon to BLFC. Oh shit, they're gonna fucking shoot everybody.
Man, coming from a European, I know the number one reason I want to move to America is because of the gun laws there. Like, in my ideal world, everyone would be armed with an assault rifle slung on their back, like fucking Fallout style. It'd be paradise. Hashtag don't threat on me.
Well, if you ever move to the United States and you really love guns and you really love responsible gun laws, then move to the South.
I've heard, but God, it's so hot there. I'm from Norway. I can't handle the fucking heat. I've been thinking.
All right. Okay, then I got an alternative for you. If you want to go somewhere that's at least still pretty cold, and it's not completely overflooded with a bunch of fucking retards, and they have pretty responsible but loose gun laws, go to Montana.
Montana. Oh man, yeah, Ben Garrison lives there. Maybe I'll get to meet him.
Who knows?
Hold on, let me write that into my.
Well, I got blocked.
I have a.
Who'd you get blocked by?
I have a text file where I keep every.
What's she called? Like, Doggo at.
I bet she blocked me too.
The Doggo at BLFC, Bryn Lynn.
Yeah, at Brian Lynn. Yeah.
Of course, he's not.
I'm not.
Yeah, do you know how many? Do you know how fucking many people just off this original thread here that I was originally talking about by Hyena Misery? You know, I went through the entire fucking thread and I was quote retweeting a shit ton of people. I've hardly had any fucking responses. I almost guarantee if I go back to these people and their accounts, I almost fucking guarantee most of them just fucking blocked me because they're fucking pussies. That's the thing about these people, is they're all just a bunch of fucking pussies. How
Can you link
dare
me
you,
to
Chris?
Twitter? I want to check if I'm blocked as well.
Speaking
It's
of
what
that,
the last links in
talking
the
about
Hangout.
DLFC, in the first link Turret posted, did you see the highlighted tweet in there? The third one
Nope,
down?
not blocked.
Oh, the head of security tried telling me it was, quote, just an armband, and saying, quote, maybe we'll ban your paws because bears kill people too.
Yeah.
Good on you, head of
I like-
security. That's good fucking logic.
I like how Brian
Well-
Atlin doesn't block me despite me having the only profile
I love
picture
how the
where
security is more
Swansea
reasonable
involved.
than the people.
Oh, God.
I mean, that's literally the job of a security lens.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
I've been working security in a bar. I know what it's like. People like to overreact when they're drunk.
See,
Well,
this is,
I guess people like to overreact when they're in a fursuit as well.
I
this
tend
is-
to just
it's
use
just how it
defense
goes.
security.
this is some of the funniest
I'm
shit
loving
I've ever
this
fucking
right now.
seen. Loving
But the
what?
turret link.
No,
got-
somebody's just like, we need to just censor this because it's hurtful.
Oh,
So
God.
I'm going for the roast.
Oh, for God's sakes!
It's
I just clicked on Turret's. I just clicked on Turret's
for
latest fucking link.
promotion of genocide.
Her
Some
speech
expression needs to be
patrol.
suppressed. Some ideas need to be defeated.
What the
God,
fuck?
I love
Okay,
how
see, no, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fucking speak. I'm gonna say this out. This person right here, KTDRG. You know, they quote retweeted. No, I'm saying don't punch people for speech. I'm not alone among lawyers for this. They say, quote, it's speech. Cool euphemism for promotion of genocide. Some expression needs to be suppressed. Some ideologies need to be defeated. And thank God for you, Turret. Thank God. Thank God. I fucking love you for this. I'll give you a boob massage for this. I will.
Well,
I will caress and I will massage your boobs, and they will never be more relaxed. When you quote retweeted them to say we need to turn
Matatas.
exactly when you quoted them, when you retweeted and quoted them, we need to turn ourselves into an Orwellian society rather than letting ideas stand on their own to be challenged because they hurt my fifis. Thank God for you. You
I don't know.
you
man.
shitlord. You complete shitlord. I fucking love you.
I think,
And you know what? I got to be honest. Aside from my mother, you're the first female I've ever said I love you to.
Woo!
Good on you.
I think genocide against people like KTDRG is a good idea. Yes. Why not?
Mm.
It would spare society a lot of.
They're all
pain.
just a bunch of uppity fucking Jews. Kill them all.
Yeah,
Jewish genocide
fucking
again.
Sneaky kikes.
Gas the Jews. Gas the kikes. Do it all.
Race war now, but not against me. I'm a brony. It's
God.
okay.
Okay, so we're gonna get back to the original thread I was talking about. And this is one of the things I see a lot of people talking about when they see pictures of Foxer walking around and he's got people with him. You know, is that a fucking bodyguard?
That fucking annoys me. Like,
That's
every
like,
suitor needs a spotter because you have limited vision. This is not a hard concept, all right? Even if it is a bodyguard, so fucking what?
Yeah,
I would probably have a bodyguard too if everyone's saying that. Oh, let's gas the furries.
Yeah, here's a couple fucking concepts for you fucking retards who are like, you know, is that a fucking bodyguard? What a pussy. He needs a bodyguard. Okay, couple fucking concepts for you. One, Foxer's in a fucking fursuit. And I guarantee anybody who wears a goddamn fursuit knows that your vision is extremely, extremely fucking limited. This is why people in fursuits tend to walk around with one of their friends. They have somebody very close by, someone who could be a spotter, who, God forbid, if they're going to go walking into a goddamn fireplace, can drag them away from it. Two, it probably is both his spotter and his bodyguard. Why? Why would he have a bodyguard? I don't know. Maybe from the countless fucking tweets and messages from you fucking people who are being like, you know, trip him in the hallway. punch him, burn him in his fursuit, that kind of bullshit. I don't know. If it were me and I were Foxler, I'd want a little fucking security with me too. I'd want people to make sure that some psycho doesn't just come running up and spraying lighter fluid on me. Fuck.
I like what Phelan the Furry Gamer is saying here. I mean, Foxler's a good guy. He's nice to just about everyone. He's being nice. He's trolling. Yeah, I've talked to Foxler. He's a nice guy. I mean, I immediately, fucking lowered my defenses when it came to him. Nice guy.
Yeah. I'm gonna admit it outright. And if there's any of these social justice fuckwit furries in the fucking stream right now, I don't give a fuck what you have to think. Yes, I talked to Foxler. Yes, I talked to the Furry Raiders. I am in the Furry Raiders Telegram group. I talk to these people. I actually fucking interact with them. I actually ask them questions. I actually watch what they say. I see what they are saying, what they are doing, what they are promoting. I guarantee there's nothing fucking Nazi-ish or neo-Nazi-ish about any of it. At all. At fucking all. And the fact that you are not even willing to even speak to these people. The fact that you are not willing to get to know these people at all, remotely, on a personal level, individually. Just because you have some psychotic, fucking delusional, paranoid fucking idea about, they're a Nazi, oh my god. Fuck off. You're doing yourself no favors. You are doing yourself no favors by couching yourself in this paranoia. You're doing no favors to yourself by couching yourself in paranoia instead of actually getting to know these people as individuals. You are doing no favors to yourself. And if all you do is couch yourself in your paranoia and you sling shit left and right, you're a fucking ideologue. And fuck you, because ideologues are fucking dangerous. And you know how I know ideologues are fucking dangerous? ISIS. That's literally all the proof I need of why ideologues are dangerous.
You'll probably have to open this in incognito, most of you, but she's so funny.
If you wanna meet some actual Nazis, hop into the /pwn alt brony Discord. You'll see some actual Nazis, but in the Furry Fandom, I see relatively little of it. But then again, furries are
the same
more right wing.
Yeah, that
was the same as the one at 501.
Like you want me? Do you want me to tell you exactly how many people there are in the furry fandom who are actual neo-Nazis? Okay, let's get this out of the way. Of the literally tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people in the furry fandom who identify as furries, who identify as being furries or being interested in the fandom, who partake in the fandom in any form to any degree. The number of neo-Nazis of these tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people is, I guarantee, less than 0.0001%. You psychotic,
I'm part of the 0.0001%.
you psychotic fucks, blowing such a trivial, worthless, tiny fucking idea completely out of proportion. Fucking
to be
idiots.
fair, just look at the base material. The furry fandom is not compatible with Nazism.
No, not even closely.
It's simply not. It's a bunch of gay people having sex with each other, like pretending to be animals. It's not compatible with Hitler's view.
Not completely, but generally.
Yeah.
But just, oh my fucking god.
I got an archive link for you.
Oh, good.
Shoot it.
Just fucking, oh my god.
So basically, if you meet a furry, like at the worst, or quote unquote worst, I don't think necessarily it's the worst. He's an authoritarian, right-leaning individual. He's probably not a Nazi.
Yeah, worst comes to worst. What is Foxler? Maybe he's on the conservative right.
Oh, he might even be a Trump supporter.
7
I know
likes.
that's literally Hitler, but still.
Maybe Foxler is a Trump supporter. Maybe
I
he's
didn't
on the
ask him.
conservative
I
right.
don't know.
Maybe, who knows? You don't know until you actually fucking ask him what his fucking political leanings are. But at the same time, one, he's not a fucking Nazi. There's zero fucking evidence he's actually a Nazi, that he is promoting or endorsing this shit. Two, even if he is a Trump supporter, big fucking whoop. There's a lot of people on the left who are Trump supporters too. You know how many fucking people in the election who once voted Obama voted for fucking Trump? Quite a fucking lot.
Oh,
Three.
look at the chat. Gadvin for posted from
Yeah, I
Todman,
saw that.
who
That is some
identifies with a domestic terrorist organization in the United States and death threats. So that's
Let's see. All right. Gay Han Solo at Todnet. Someone has to take one for the team and just kill Foxler. So we're like, oh, that's a tragedy. I'm sorry, not all of us
Your
Antifa
screen
are
cap
like
is
this.
your screen cap is still covering the tweet.
God,
I
I'm so sorry.
I like his first reply. Can't wait for this tweet to be featured as a compilation as
Yeah.
Antifa are the real fascist tweets.
It's learning.
Because it is.
No. Shut up, Ledger. You're wrong. Antifas are a bunch of commies, and commies are 100 times worse than Nazis. Commies are the scum of the earth. They are not human beings, and they do not deserve to live.
I'll tell you exactly what it
The only
is.
thing that's
This is not, right here, this is not, and people like them, they are not fascists. So in any way to call them fascists, because they promote political violence and politically motivated violence against their enemies in opposition, that's not inherently fascist. Because they want to censor speech and they want to censor people, that's not inherently fascist. Because they want to attack and harm people, that's not inherently fascist. Whatever. Because they want some big fucking mommy state, that's not inherently fascist. No! But it is absolutely authoritarian. And as everybody with more than 2 firing fucking synapses in their brains, who's even remotely read a history book, knows, authoritarianism is what leads to travesties. Authoritarianism is what leads to genocides. Authoritarianism is what leads to dictators, to fascists, to Stalinists, and all these psychotic fucks who in no way at all could ever represent liberal, progressive, advanced, modern societies. None of these things. You are authoritarian. You may not be a fascist, Toddnet, but you are a fucking authoritarian, and you can fuck off for it.
You're a fucking commie piece of shit, and I'm tired of the people that's like, oh, punching Nazis an American tradition. You know what's even more of an American tradition?
Freedom of
Murdering
speech.
communists. Murdering communists, chewing them up like the subhuman dogs they are, and stringing them up. That's exactly what the American spirit's all about.
True, too.
I just
No,
fucking laughed at this. I'm so
All right,
sorry.
I'll
just
take
see.
back
All right,
my
y'all
spit.
just keep
I'll
on
take
going
back
because
my
I
spit,
need to.
because commies are not worth my spit.
All right, y'all can just keep ranting and rambling for a moment, please, because I've had a little too much vodka too quick. I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back.
Go for it.
Sure,
I just saw this. This is a little unrelated to the incident, but this is just fucking hysterical. All right, now, it's a tweet from someone, and it says, "Don't forget Friday at 3 p.m. the White Light Astral Orgasm Workshop."
Oh, goody.
Cali
New age stuff.
Coyote
I love
and
this.
Terminator Shock invite you to an open your chakras, align your meridianas, and unleash your inner
Meridians.
beast in the
Meridians.
60s, saucy and downright naughty. Wait, hold on. Let me click the thing so I can see the whole thing.
Oh my god! All right, I gotta say
Not the
something else.
exploration of the most exclusive of all sexual experience. Be the white light astral orgasm. Prepare to be shocked, move, and ejaculated. Fucking. First of all, anything, and pretty much anything that's post. Wait, fuck. Oh, I'm so drunk. Post Renaissance is not actual occultism. So fuck off with your New Age crystal crap. Second of all, if you want to have like a sexual, spiritual experience, just dance around in the woods with your fursuits and fuck each other instead. It's way more efficient.
Alright, I just had to bring that up because there's this thing I read a while ago. I just posted a link to it in chat. It's called Chalk Rubs. And before any of you open it, I know one of you already has, but before any of you open it, try to tell me what you think it is first.
Rubbing
I
chakras.
I think it's a dildo of some sort made of
Yes,
crystal.
it is! It's dildos made from fucking rocks. It's a rock dildo. It's fucking mineral dildos, alright? And this thing, oh my god. You read the about page and then you read the testimonials.
No, I'm not even gonna read the fucking about page or testimonials or anything. I don't even care.
I'll
I don't give a
read it.
fuck. Why? No, don't do it. Don't do it, please. Why? You know why? You know why?
your comment.
It's because I don't even give a shit. I don't even give a shit. It's all a bunch of psychotic crap. It's all just a bunch of psychotic crap. It's a bunch of people who are like, hey, remember all those dildos that people used to make 5,000 years ago? Hey, we should start making something like that nowadays. And let's give it a postmodernist kind of fucking spiritual spin.
Nas. I'm just telling you, you haven't lived until you've experienced the alpha male horse cock, his hypnotization ASMRs. It's something.
See,
out of
that's
this
what you need to understand. I have.
The more you listen to this tape of hypnotism, the bigger your horse cock will grow.
Oh, sweet Jesus, one of my
Please
fans
stop.
in the chat.
Send me to hell. I
No,
deserve it.
Turret Mob, I will say
Yeah.
one thing about the chalk rubs. I, as someone who has dabbled in the occult and stuff, would probably buy one because it's hard.
Why? That's
it's
so
hard as-
gross.
No, it's for a different reason. It's hard as
It's rock
fuck
hard.
to find crystals of that size. It is hard as fuck to find them for decent prices.
Okay, hold on, Gavin. Which kind of grimoires are you reading on right now that talks about crystals and all other hoo-ha nonsense, fluff bunny bullshit?
The crystals,
woo-woo.
none, but I do have collections of most of the grimoires. I have Higher and Lower Keys of
Most?
Solomon. I've got
There's
stuff
thousands.
I am definitely sorry. I just
The
got
Black
back.
Pullet and
I
stuff
just
like
got back
Oh, I
from
thought
my
it was
Yes,
piss,
I do have that.
and I just saw this shit that Turret decided to fucking link us to. I just saw this.
I brought up the chakras.
Don't forget Friday at 3 p.m. the White Light Astral Orgasm Workshop. Cali Coyote. I know that stupid fucking cunt.
His
And Termination Shock invite you to open your chakras, align your meridians. That sounds fucking gay. And unleash your inner beast in the sexy, saucy, and downright naughty exploration of the most elusive of all sexual experiences. So, you're a bunch of filthy fucking, like, third-wave fags. That's what you fucking are.
Yeah, they're a bunch of new age fluff bunny bullshitters. I'll tell you what. They don't know anything about real magic.
Yeah.
And see, I rather do, because I know this guy who commented, Aetherwolf. I do know him. I have him on Steam. I talk to him regularly and all that stuff. I am so glad he had the state of mind to say, I'm intrigued, but I'm also like 2,000 miles away. Well, Aetherwolf, if you're
not
listening to
missing
this, thank God you're fucking 2,000 miles away. And I love this. I love this even more. This Cali Coyote stupid fuck. Of course he's from San Francisco.
yeah.
Fuck me.
Anyone who's from San Francisco is spiritually dead. Let's just put it out there.
God.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
There is no trace of mysticism from anyone even remotely associated with the Cali area.
I was born and raised in California for 25
Too
years.
bad for you.
For
Too bad for you.
25
You don't
fucking
have-
years.
You don't have,
And
you don't have,
mercy on your
you don't
soul.
have a single mana point. You don't have a single mana point.
I don't, and
Too bad for you.
I've been trying to gain them. That's exactly why 3 years ago, I decided Well, I've been in California for 25 years, a quarter of my hopefully 100-year life. Thank fuck, 3 years ago, I decided, you know what? I think I'm going to move somewhere maybe a little less retarded. And I know this is both silly and ironic of me to say when I mention I'm going to move somewhere less retarded. I decided to go to South Carolina.
I mean, no, to be fair, like, North Korea is less retarded than Cali. Let's be perfectly honest here.
No,
Well,
A
I
North
wouldn't go that
Korean,
far.
an illiterate North Korean farmer is less indoctrinated than the average Californian.
They sincerely
Especially
believe
around
that
San
Kim
Fran
Jong-un
area.
is a god. No, North Korea is
Yeah.
not less
Yeah.
brainwashed.
Hold on, I
Cali
gotta
guys
vote something.
really believe that Hillary did nothing wrong.
Let me make it perfectly
Let's take
clear.
this into account.
Let me make it perfectly clear.
There
Is that
a
North...
bigger chance.
Dude,
There's a bigger
Ned.
chance.
That's not quite as
that the-
bad as believing
there is a
somebody
bigger
is
chance.
literally a god.
No.
There-
There's a
North
bigger
Korea
chance that
is-
the
North
Kim
Korea
Jong
is def-
family-
Dude, North Korea is
There's a bigger chance
definitively
that the Kim
more
Jong
retarded than
family-
California.
it's-
But I'm going to tell you one place that is more retarded than California. There's one place in the United States I guarantee is more retarded than California. And that's fucking Washington State. And Turret can back me up on this.
Say what?
To reply to Ledger.
Sorry,
reply to
I was just
Ledger.
having a stroke because
I
The fact
I said that there's
Kim
one.
Jong-
I said that if there's one place more retarded than California, it's Washington State.
Oh yeah, God yeah. This
This
place is like the epitome of autistic screeching.
This is exactly why you wouldn't believe how many people I've known in my life. How many just regressive, brain-dead fucking ideologues I've known in my life. In the furry fandom and outside of it. Who have every single goddamn time they tell me, hey, I'm moving, I don't even need to fucking guess. I know exactly where they're going. I say, you're going to Seattle, aren't you? Of course they say yes. Every fucking time. It's a given at this point, these fucking retards.
Why,
But yeah,
why are they
Ledger-
moving to Seattle?
Ledger.
Because Seattle's so progressive.
Listen. There is a bigger, like, just speaking of percentage-wise, there's a bigger chance that the Kim Jong family is blessed by some sort of deity as divine communist royalty, blessed by some higher power beyond man. There's a bigger chance that that's a reality than that Hillary was a good candidate. Well, so yes, I would take a North Korean farmer's word over your average Californian every day of the week.
I keep reading more and more stupid shit.
Well, I'm
Continue
trying to
instead.
find
One
a
guy
stupid
is
shit.
saying,
I can't-
Well, of course you're
Bomberfox
reading
saying,
stupid and
"I
stupid
wish
shit. Welcome to the great BLFC 2017 Screeching. Welcome.
Bomberfox,
did you
Bomberfox
see
is
that
saying,
tweet,
I
Turret
wish they
posted?
would treat the Stalinists like they treat the neo-Nazis. That's not going to happen because the American education system is chocked full of fucking commies and pinkos and socialists and other human garbage.
Stalinists in this country will Stalinists and communists in this country will never be treated like Nazis are. Why? It's because at least half of every fucking professor in every fucking college of every fucking university in this entire fucking country is a Marxist fucking dipshit who's just there to fucking indoctrinate their fucking students.
Okay, personally, I call bullshit on that one. I gotta disagree on that because I've been to university. There are more, like, especially in colleges of business, there are more conservatives and libertarians in colleges of business than, you know, even people who lean left.
In business schools, yeah, because they know what the fuck they're talking about.
Wait, Ledger, are you from the coasts?
No, I'm not. I'm from the Midwest.
Well, that explains it.
Oh no, like even like, you know, I've known people who have gone to like Harvard and UC, and UC, like, you hear a lot of people spouting leftist bullshit, but they've got a college of business that's also pretty conservative.
Again, a college of business, a business school. Yes, because in a business school, you're going to see a lot of conservative, right-wing, or libertarian fucking perspectives. Of course you are, because they know what the fuck they're talking about. It's the rest of the fucking college, it's the rest of the fucking school that is drowned out in this social science fucking new age nonsense. this entire mass of fucking professors who just basically believe that, you know, shit like chi is a fucking reality. That these people will sit there even if their job is to be a history professor. Like we saw this in the University of California, Sacramento, where just normal history classes. No, they got rid of that requirement. The requirement instead that they decided to go with was a bunch of social science classes that vaguely taught history, but they refused to teach anything from the 19th century or 20th century. They refused to teach about the 20s, the stock market, World War I, World War II, Vietnam. They refused to talk about the rise of the Nazi Party, National Socialism, anything like that. No, it was everything prior and then a bunch of Marxism. And I'm a native of fucking Sacramento. I have a bunch of friends still in Sacramento. I have a bunch of friends who go to the University of California, Sacramento, and they all fucking tell me, why am I wasting money on this shit? Why am I wasting my money? It's just a bunch of psychotic bullshit. The Midwest, completely different situation. California's fucked. Anywhere remotely like California is fucked. Which is, you know, honest. I have to be perfectly honest. Which is kind of why all that bullcrap about, you know, the petition that they had running around to.
Which one? There's plenty nowadays.
The petition they had running around California to get a measure on the ballot to allow the citizens of California to vote on whether or not they should secede from the Union.
Let them
Do it.
That that petition passed. It's going to be on the fucking ballot.
Yes. Good.
This is kind of why I hope, please let it be on the ballot. This is kind of why I hope, please, for fuck's sake, let it be on the ballot. Let it be on the ballot, let it pass, and let these fuckers just drift away. Let it, please.
I mean,
California thinks it can survive on its own.
Nas,
cute.
Gavin, I want to say, I can't wait until they spend the first week celebrating, away from Trump's tyranny, and then suddenly, oh shit, we don't have any fresh drinking water. And then they spend, every citizen in California spend the rest of their lives acting like drug mules for the Mexican cartels in exchange for water. But a slave nation, if you will, to the Mexican cartels. It'll be hilarious. All of them with like half a pound of cocaine shoved up their ass for a glass of drinking water. It's a fate well deserved for the Californians. Yeah. I'll tell you that much.
I need a gallon of water. How many keys is that going to cost me? Oh, well, a gallon of water, that's going to cost you about 5 dime bags. And then they just pull down their pants, squat over, shit out 5 little fucking, you know, 5 little fucking dime bags of fucking Coke. And they're just like, you know, all right, here you go. And then they go home and they just chug it all. And then before you know it, the next day they're back.
Yeah, I mean, it's a legitimate shame that North Korea don't have the nuclear capacity to hit California, because honestly, the best mercy would be to die in an atomic fire. I've talked to Californians. Every single one of the Californians I've talked to wish for nothing more than death. And, well, this is the second best thing, become drug mules.
Well, you know what? As a native, born and raised Californian for a quarter of my life, I can who had the fucking sense of reality to get the fuck out of there. I can tell you right now, please let it just fucking burn. All the nukes they have stocked up in the Mojave fucking desert, let them launch and hit themselves, please, for fuck's sake. But we have Inu Lacetti in a fucking chat going, guys, you all realize most of California is federal land anyway, which is part of the fucking beauty of it, because once they decide, I'm going to secede from the Union, that's fine. All your national parks and shit still belong to us. Fuck off.
It'll be just the coastal area, and like half of them will die within like half a year anyway from like
In,
not drinking any water.
And
It would
Don,
be
Don
great.
in chat, Don Lupo. If California secedes, the liberals lose the state. They get the most electorates. Good thinking, SJW libs. That's fine. Let California secede.
Exactly.
Because if California fucking secedes, guess what? You are never gonna see a fucking Democrat in the United States fucking White House ever again.
4 more years. 4 more years.
4 more years.
Oh,
The
I
DNC
gotta read this off
DNC
because
will
this
lose
is
its
probably
last
the funniest fucking thing I've
stronghold.
seen.
Please, I swear to
I
God,
don't know if
let
this-
California fucking secede. Just because I swear to God, if the minute California finishes its votes and they have chosen to secede from the union, that very moment, it doesn't matter. Trump, Hillary, Le Pen, Brexit, any of that shit, none of it'll matter. The secession of California from the United States of America will be top keck.
Yeah.
I mean, could you just imagine the live streams of like a minor cartel starting to take over California because none of them owns any guns. It's just they're out in the street. It's just
Texas
taking over
just succeeds it
building
or
after
something.
building, block after block, and there's nothing they can do about it because they only have like 10-round magazines.
That's a beautiful thing. If California decides to secede from the union, oh sure, California's got 35-40 million fucking people. That's fucking adorable. But I guarantee if California decides to secede from the union, Texas, it won't secede. Texas will not secede from the union. Texas will declare unilaterally on its own basis under states' rights the ability to invade and take over California, and they will more than be able to do so. And then Texas will be one of those awkward super giant fucking states where it's just the West Coast and then West Coast and the Gulf, and then Texas will just kind of split it up into East and West Texas.
Yeah, it's just like West Texas now.
Even being a subservient slave state to Texas
Hey guys.
will be
Land
a
is mine.
Guys.
will be a vast improvement
Ledger?
for California.
You see, University of California, Riverside may be the first university to require a gender studies program or require a gender
No!
studies course for all of its participants.
No, okay, you know what?
Fuck
Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? That right there. Right there. That's exactly why. Fuck it. Let them leave and let Texas take over. Fuck it.
Call it an airstrike.
I am done. I am fucking. You know what? I don't even care. I am a California native, born and raised for a quarter of my fucking life. I have been a liberal. I have been left wing my entire fucking life. I don't even fucking care. Let them secede. Let Texas take them over. I am fucking done. I am so fucking done with California.
Like imagining these fucking regressive assholes in chains having to like work the fields as black slaves did way back when for the Texan, just sitting there on their cotton fields with their cigar in the mouth all smugly. Oh man, it'll be fat fuel for years.
I'm
but I
sorry.
gotta
I'm sorry,
read this
Khalid.
song.
Yes, I was hitting the desk
Oh,
quite a
God.
bit. I'm sorry, but god damn it, I'm getting kind of drunk because I mentioned this very early on that I was going to be fucking drinking during this bullshit.
I wish I was drinking too. To be fair.
That and I swear to God, every time I hear some nonsensical bullshit out of California, it pisses me off.
Nask,
There we go.
did you see Turret Mob's link from 420?
Oh wait, hold on.
I'm just laughing at this one tweet right now that I have screenshotted. 'Cause I just posted a reply and the guy who was actually in the tweet responded. But
Bosses normalizing Nazis. No, I'm saying don't punch people for speech. I'm not alone in life for this.
Wait, what? Wait,
Yeah,
the tweet from 420?
Kill
Wait.
minorities,
Yes,
aka.
Graziers Resort Hotel.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Just wait, because there's a bunch of links in here. I don't know which is which.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Inu Lesedi wants to hop on in, but we're using Google Hangouts, not Skype, my friend.
Wait, which 420 what? Wait, what tweet?
There, I just. Oh, well, that's not right.
Because I'm looking at one from Burbsef, and I'm looking at one from Boozy Badger, and then there's something from on
Both of
Immigrant.
those are honestly hysterical.
There we go. It should be the latest link in the hangout chat.
Oh yeah, Burbsef. Okay. Okay. Let's see. The alt-furry movement is a very dangerous and volatile subject. For the safety and well-being of your con-goers, I really believe you need to enforce identification and restrict those individuals who identify with these bigoted groups. Okay. Oh fucking K.
Tweet him.
Oh.
All right,
Roast his ass.
bring out the goddamn Stasi and fucking show your papers.
Watch. It'll be like the put
Papers,
him on a cross, set him on fire, and when the police come up, it says he had an armband. We have to do it.
That's
was
basically
no
what
other
those.
way.
I haven't even
There
gone
was
through all
no
the
other
fucking
way.
tweets. I haven't even gone through all the tweets. That's just the first two from this stupid Burbsef fucking motherfucker. Is show your
Coffee
require
Bean Bird.
identification, show your fucking papers. All fucking right, you fucking goddamn progressive Stasi piece of shit. That's fine.
Coffee Bean Burb. If you lived in the age of the founders, they would probably hang you. You know that, right?
You are a private resort and convention. There should be no reason why individuals who we've all collectively agreed is dangerous should something. Let's see.
Kafefe.
Should be allowed to intimidate and make uncomfortable the guests who have always considered your convention a safe haven for us. All right, okay. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask y'all to shut the fuck up for a minute because I'm gonna go on a fucking rant here.
Go for it.
Because all right, Burbsef, Coffee Bean Burb, whatever you want to fucking consider yourself. Allow me to fucking address you here. Yes, they are a private institution. They are a private business. That is understandable. Yes, the convention is also owned by a private business. That's understandable. However, you do not get to sit there and fucking tell people what a group has collectively agreed on. Fuck you. You get to say what you fucking agree on. You don't speak for other people. That's point number one. Shut the fuck up, you stupid fucking cunt. You don't speak for others. Secondly, be allowed to intimidate and make uncomfortable. Who's intimidating? What have they done? What have they done aside from just walk the fuck around and enjoy the convention for the interest in anthropomorphic animals and all the nonsense that goes along with it that every single person in the convention has? They haven't done anything. They have not made any threats. The threats are coming from you stupid fuckers. They have not made any kind of calls to action for violence like you stupid fuckers. They have done nothing. I have been watching this shit as closely as I possibly can. I've seen nothing from these fuckers. All the hatred, the vitriol, all of the threats of violence, the threats of harassment have come from you psychotic shitwits. Every fucking bit of it. And on a last note, point 3. The guests who have always considered your convention a safe haven for us. Fuck you. A convention is not a safe fucking space. It's a convention. It's open to the public, and the public will do as they please within the limits of the regulations that the convention has set down and the law. And as long as nobody's doing anything wrong, which, as far as I'm aware, Foxler and the Furry Raiders and none of these quote-unquote Nazis have, they've done nothing fucking wrong. They haven't started any fucking trouble. They're not doing anything wrong. It is a safe haven. They're not bothering you. You're bothering them. So fuck you and your safe space.
Something.
Fuck off, Coffee Bean Birdsef, you fucking piece of shit. I don't even care. You are a shit-fit fucking ideologue, you son of a bitch. You just want people out who don't fucking agree with you. Die in a fucking fire. I said it publicly, die in a fucking fire.
Nask, what's your blood pressure? There's people in the live chat that wants to hop on. You should
I
send them an
know,
invite.
I know. I need to pay more attention to the chat, but at the same
Yeah,
and
you're
I
gonna-
know,
you're gonna-
and
Yeah,
I do know
that is a
I'm
doozy.
You'll die in your 40s if you keep up like
and
this.
I do know I'm 28 years old. I'm 28.
I keep forgetting.
I
that.
guarantee I'm not even technically obese, but I swear to God, my blood pressure is that of an 80-year-old fat man.
I can hear that.
My
Guys, it's already happening.
oh God,
They're trashing the hotel.
oh God,
What?
oh God.
Link.
Somebody left a tub running and it's causing flooding in the ceiling of someone's suite.
If you have
Please, God,
if you have
no.
any links to that, please link it to me. But
I knew! I just read it! Here you go!
I know. I'm 28 years old. I swear to God, I have the blood pressure of an 80-year-old fat man. And and see, this is the thing. I'm 28 years old, but me and everybody I ever even run into or know can clearly look at me and say, God damn, you have a lot of gray hairs. This is why. This is why I'm going gray before I'm 35.
I'm just taking the piss out of this. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah,
God,
you gotta
fucking-
smile sometimes.
I smile a lot.
It's
But
a
the
fur,
stress
but I do know whoever's in 642 left the tub running because we got water in the ceiling.
God.
It has been
Don't know if it's a
archived.
fur, but I think it was ever in 642 left the tub running because we got.
Also, Bomber Fox is calling you a youngin.
I guarantee who's ever in room 642 is a fucking fur. And Bomber Fox and Bomber Fox, just for clarification, Bomber Fox, yeah, in years I am a youngin, I really am, but thank God I'm not a fucking child like so many of these fucking people.
But yeah,
Khalif
should we invite
says-
the guy from the live chat? I think that would be
Wait,
fun.
who is it? Who is asking?
There's a ton of guys. It's Calithi, the guy with the brown avatar. It's
Okay.
He's
Hold
been here
on.
since the start.
It's
Hold
Leslie.
on. Okay, so since I haven't been paying close enough attention and I'm a fucking idiot, who in the chat at this moment was asking to be included into the conversation? Because let me know in the chat and I will get a hold of you. Because you can give me your Twitter handle and I'll send you a DM with the link. Or I'll just send you a private message in the chat. Either way.
Oh, also, I hope the emails you guys posted are a throwaway because you really shouldn't post emails in such a public space.
Yeah. Just security reasons.
Yeah, boy.
I just love the tweet I posted.
Okay, here we go. Slashy Fox X and
All right, Slashy
I'm
Fox.
too drunk
that's
to read that
one.
name.
All right, hold on.
Oh,
I'm getting lost
let
here.
me Google it.
Name seems familiar.
Oh, this person has a fursuit as well. Look.
Oh, Slashy Fox already sent me a private DM on fucking Twitter. So
Bread is a conspiracy made up by the bread company to sell more bread. You know what? I couldn't agree more. Rolls is where it's at. Normal bread is for normies.
Man, fucking lefsa. I've had this thing called I've had like a cheeseburger, like an actual like hamburger and cheese and shit, like shredded cheese and
all right, you know what?
fucking
I'm sorry.
tortilla thing.
I got to interrupt for a minute.
I don't know what a lefsa would be.
I got to interrupt for a
For those of you who
minute.
don't know,
but,
it's- oh.
Anybody, I'm sorry, everybody in the chat, but if you're in the chat and you want to join the conversation, you want to join the hangout, you want to talk, you want to give your 2 cents, etc., here's an easier way of doing it. Go ahead, because my DMs are open. I don't know if yours exactly are. My DMs are open. So go to Twitter, look up at the Wolf's Word, THEWOLFSWORD. Send me a DM. Let me know if you want to be included in the hangout, and I will send you a link. That should be much easier than me trying to keep track of all these fucking chat messages that are going on.
And if you're too lazy to type, here is... Oh, wait. Oops. Removed any web address. Okay, hold on. I'm putting a space between... Wait. Oh, wow. That didn't work.
I just put my Twitter handle in there in the chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should have done that. Not exactly sober.
I like how
Something
Khalith. I like how
it actually has 2 of my friends following them.
I like how Khalith says, Dio randomly blocked me. Are you fucking even surprised? Really? Are you even surprised? Dio
Why does
is
that name sound familiar?
Dio is the furry version of Steve fucking Shives, and I'll tell you exactly why Dio sounds familiar. Dio is, and they go by the handle on Twitter of Dio Task Devil. They are the person who decided to start making a bunch of fucking threats about punching people and beating people up at RMFC, particularly Foxer and the Furry Raiders. One of the people ended up responding, basically saying, "Well, it's a good thing I have a permit, concealed carry permit."
No, that is incorrect. What it was said was Olivia Melez, who, as far as I can tell, has absolutely no association with the furry fandom, let alone the Furry Raiders, said it would be far more entertaining to watch someone else shoot you for an unprovoked assault. And I have the screenshots of that if I can upload it to TinyPic or something.
I know, and that's fine. And I understand the entire circumstance of Dio and the Raiders and all that Twitter nonsense. But basically, what it boils down to is...
Oh, got a new one. Why is Foxel even allowed at BLC? What the fuck? I'll link this.
Link me.
Well, I'll give you a rundown. I'll give you all a rundown of RMFC, because regardless of all the little fucking details, basically it boiled down to Dio and or some of her supporters decided to take somebody even mentioning the fact that they had a concealed carry permit as a threat that, oh my god, they're gonna come to RMFC and they're gonna fucking shoot a bunch of people. And so they decided to get a hold of the authorities in Colorado as well as the hotel and convention security for RMFC. And what authorities in Colorado ended up doing was seeing this as a credible threat for whatever fucking reason. It's retarded. And then they placed a $22,000 security fee on the convention to have actual cops around. This is something that the convention could not afford. And so RMFC had to say, we can't afford it. We're done. We can't have the convention because of the security fee. We're done. We're closing the convention, closing doors. And they did. RMFC, Rocky Mountain Furcon, RMFC, they closed doors because of a bunch of paranoid, schizophrenic fucking asswipes who decided to run to the authorities because somebody fucking mentioned, hey, I've got a concealed carry permit. Don't fuck with people. And don't fuck with me. That's basically what it fucking boiled down to.
I don't know, man.
And then the minute that the news came out, RMFC was fucking shut down. Dio was fucking ecstatic. She was so fucking happy. Oh, look what I did. I shut down a convention. Oh, I kept people safe from the Nazis. And that's the funny thing is if you go to Dio's actual FA page, Dio is a blatant fucking goddamn supporter of Antifa. Dio is a blatant fucking communist. She's a spazzy...
Antifa needs to be burnt.
She's a spazzy as shit, commie-loving, young, retarded, fucking progressive, quote-unquote progressive. That's what she is. She's a piece of shit. That's who Dio is.
And Dio coming from someone who's from the the socialist paradise of Northern Europe and Scandinavia, and based on every American I've talked to, there is not a crowd I would feel more safe around than people, responsible, concealed carry Americans whatsoever. Just put that out there.
And if you're interested,
I've said this before.
RFC screenshots are in the chat.
Yeah, I've said this before. If it were up to me, every single person alive would be carrying a firearm to defend themselves and their rights to exist and live and prosper freely. Let's see.
It's days like this is why I support the Church of Euthanasia, whose motto is "Save the planet, kill yourself."
Man, you know
right, well,
that's my church right there.
I sent the invite link to Slashy Fox. They should be on here in a minute.
Okay, Turret, there's people that are unironically afraid of the Church of Euthanasia because they're afraid they're gonna like drive some sort of genocide or something.
What? No! The whole
Yes,
point
yes,
of
yes, yes, yes,
euthanasia is you do it to yourself. Mostly.
Yes, I know the meme church is provocating like don't hurt other people, just kill yourself. But there are people who are legitimately afraid of it.
Well, they're autistic.
Well,
I know.
I just want to say I want to say this publicly because I think they might be in the
Spouse.
they might be in the stream, they might be watching. I just do want to say this publicly. Whoever on Twitter is at TaxmanObsidian, you did direct message me. You did mention that you don't have a mic and you're only 16. So I do want to apologize for the fact that I can't bring you on to the hangout because without a mic, it's kind of a waste of space because I am limited to the number of people I can have in a hangout. So I do want to
He's one
apologize.
of my fans.
I do want to apologize for that, and I just do want to let you know I am extremely grateful that you did have the interest to join the hangout. So, perhaps in the future, it doesn't matter if you're 16 or 14 or whatever the fuck, it doesn't matter. But in the future, should you have a microphone, then that's perfectly fine. I'd be more than happy to have you on for a hangout, depending on what the topic is we're discussing. And so, just want to let you know,
try and
it's nothing
misquote you
personal.
with that.
Just like get a mic, nigga. Like, haha, it's like $30, like mall on or something.
You can go. I love the fact you can go on Amazon and you can find a USB microphone. It has a pop filter and everything, and it's like $28-30. It's so great.
Yes, don't go for the cheapest shit you can find because that's fucking trash.
Well, do you guys hear my microphone right now?
Oh my!
This motherfucker costs $70.
70.
That's not very expensive.
And this thingamajigger here costs around $100.
Well, this
This
thingamajigger here costs around $150.
Oh, rich fag. But should we say hello to the two new guys, Inu and House?
Hello.
No. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Oh wait, hold on.
Hello,
Hold the
new
fuck on, everybody! Shut the fuck up. All right, we got two more people in here. We got. It looks like the names Inu and House. So one at a time. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. Inu, you can start.
Hello. Is my microphone working first off? Good.
It is.
Yes.
Correct.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I know that we were talking about age. So 27, live in the heartland of Kentucky. Beautiful, beautiful state.
Good for you.
Jeez, Grandpa, calm down.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Been talking about this stuff today while coincidentally playing Secret Hitler with friends. So.
Secret Hitler.
I've heard about
see now I'm curious. You got to tell me how that game goes. How do you play Secret Hitler?
It's a board game, fam.
It's a lovely little board game where you have the fascists versus the liberals, and one person is Hitler, and you're trying to get Hitler elected if you're the fascists.
Wait, hold on. So it's kind of like if you go into like Counter-Strike Global Offensive and one person's a terrorist, but the rest are soldiers, but you don't know who's who because they're all just the same.
It's basically if you played like a normal deck of card and played like Mafia or like Salem or whatever the fuck you call it, it's sort of like that. Only an actual board game.
Definitely. So, but no, I've been my Twitter feed has blown up with this whole Foxler thing, and Boozy actually decides to respond to my tweets every once in a while. So we've been having good recourse. He's trying to talk me out of going to law school in the fall. So yeah.
At least people are fucking responding to you because I've contacted God knows how many fucking people. I've contacted, I swear to God, at least 25 different people or quote retweeted them and asked them questions or whatever. At least people are fucking responding to you because I've gotten out of like 25, 30 fucking messages I've sent people, maybe 3 responses. And they're all just people being sarcastic shits.
Yeah, well, the whole issue with this whole thing is a lot of people are emotionally charged over it, and it's after 8 years of saying that it's okay and everything that your safe spaces and all this stuff is accepted and acceptable, it's finally being challenged that no, if something challenges your worldview, that you can't just go throw a temper tantrum about it and people will shut up. Yeah, I'm sorry, my phone's going off. I'm trying to keep it from distracting me here.
It's fine.
Put it
Derailing my train of thought.
It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. It's fine, dude. It's a stream. There's going to be a bunch of random noises. It's fine.
But yeah, no, I mean, after 8 years,
shit,
of
Tyler
being
Preston's here.
protected for their safe spaces and basically being told that anything that challenges their worldview is not acceptable. They can't deal with it. They can't deal with that anymore. They can't deal with people challenging their worldview, and it's a problem. It's a problem with the furry fandom.
This is what I've noticed with the furry fandom, because I've been in this fandom for like 15 years. I saw what it was. I saw, how fun and accepting and open-minded and, comfortable it was for all those first few years I was in it. But over the past 6-ish years or so is when you started to see a lot more people just this fandom. It has grown so fast. It has expanded exponentially with its public image, with conventions, with the number of people actually participating. And the problem I see is that primarily is that a lot of the people who are mostly coming into the fandom, especially in the last 6 years, it's a lot of very young people, anywhere between the ages of 16 to 24. A lot of them tend to be either in college or just out of college or about to go into college. A lot of them are very young, very, ignorant to the usual workings and nuances of the world. And there's especially a significant portion who, especially, particularly those who have been to college or just come out of college, who generally have a very, very biased perspective on political and ideological aspects. And so what you get is that you have, because I mentioned this in a YouTube video I did not too long ago, an address to the furry fandom, is about this fandom is becoming such a reflection of normal society, in that it's becoming so divided along political and ideological lines. And I think that's part of the biggest problem with it when it comes to the furry fandom, is that, the massive influx of such young, naive, impressionable people. They haven't been around enough. They haven't been in the real world enough. They have no sense of nuance. They have no sense of using their own rationality and reason to, sort things out. A lot of them have just been so fucking degraded and entrenched into some kind of ideology, one way or another, from some source, be it family, be it school, or whatever it may be.
Well, I agree with your analysis there. I feel like a lot of people have been told their entire life, like especially the young people that are coming into this, that their emotions and their feelings are valid and they must be validated 24/7, and it's just not true. That's not the way the world works. People are going to tell you you're a fucking idiot. People are going to tell you that your opinion is crap.
Well, it kind of plays off that
and
whole.
You just got to deal with it.
It kind of plays off that whole kind of like participation trophy cup fucking culture that we have nowadays. Is that for the last 15-20 years, people, kids and whatever have been raised and told basically that you're special. You're the most specialist person on the planet. You're amazing.
I got a comment on that.
You are perfect. You can't fail. And if you do, then it's somebody else's fault.
Special snowflake syndrome.
Welcome, Calithi.
Hello.
All right, I got a little story for you. So when I was about 6 or 7, I used to do gymnastics, and I was pretty good. I wasn't the best, but I was at least above average. And one day they actually had a competition between us and 2 other gyms. And I go out there, I messed up my floor routine, and then they gave me a 4th place ribbon. I didn't fucking appreciate it at all. They handed it to me, and I looked at it, I was like, what the fuck is this? I looked at it, I was like, I don't want this. I threw it on the ground and I left. And my mom was just like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you so ungrateful? I was like, I don't need a pity party. I screwed up my floor routine. Just let me sulk. Leave me alone. And she like went off on a whole tangent how you're supposed to be grateful. You don't look a gift horse in the mouth. They're just trying to be nice. And I'm sitting there, it's just like, I'm 7 years old and I get this more than she does. Like, that's just pity. I don't need it.
Well, see,
Why would you do that?
I can understand that because when I was younger, I was maybe 10, 11, 12. I was living in Imperial County, California, down around Brawley and Calipatria, etc. And what I partook in when I was in Brawley is that they had a little wrestling league. And so every weekend we'd go off to San Diego or somewhere around there, and we'd have little competitions and tournaments and et cetera, et cetera. And I wasn't the best, not even close, because I'm a weakling, I'm a fat ass, and I'm a pacifist. I'm just, but my parents made me do it anyways. So I would regularly come in 4th, 5th, 6th. Health, I'd come in 12th sometimes, depending on the size of the tournament. And yet, no matter what, I would always end up getting a medal or a ribbon.
Huh.
What the shit? I have it. It's in my drawer. It's in my drawer here at home. I came in 12th one tournament. They still gave me a ribbon and fucking congratulated me.
That's
There was an attempt. Like, I grew up in Georgia, and it's kind of like, okay.
Oh, hey!
Hi.
Hey, friend.
Hi, friendo.
No, I'm also from Georgia. What part?
Oh, shoot. Kingsland. Far southeast, 5 minutes from the border.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Where's
No,
that?
I'm closer to the city. I'm from, like, Fayette County. So,
Oh,
like,
Jesus.
30 minutes out from the city.
where is that in terms of Tift County?
Tift County?
What the fuck's a tift?
Tift
I don't
is
know.
like the middle of nowhere.
It sounds- it sounds
I know
like
where
a
it is. It's like
British
30
band.
minutes away from the border.
All you
I don't even-
weird
Tifton?
fucking Southerners and your weird ass names for whatever. I've
Yeah,
lived.
it's,
I've,
now
there's
Southern
a
egg.
town called Tifton. It's where I got some family out there.
I've lived in South Carolina for the last 3 years. I couldn't tell you what the name of
Oh,
the
shit.
road.
What part of South Carolina? That's where I just graduated from college.
Greenville.
Oh, cool. You're in upstate. I'm down in Charleston.
I would
Somerville,
have. I would have figured because
Hey, I've been to Charleston.
you know,
it's a nice
dude,
place.
dude, I would have figured you'd probably be in Charleston because I've talked with the furry community in South Carolina and all that stuff, and every fucking person except for me is either in Charleston or Myrtle Beach.
Wrong.
Well, that's
You should see
because-
majority of them in Columbia.
That too. It's all the fucking same. It's too far for me to give a shit.
Too many fucking furries. And
But-
I wanted to comment on this a little while back, but I think the furry fandom should take a note out of the book of the superior pony fandom, in that we pretty much expunged the SJW community from our community.
Oh,
way
I
back
don't
when.
know. We got some
Listen.
SJW types.
We do, but not nearly as much as any other fandom of any other show combined. It's like,
That
listen,
is true.
the reason the pony fandom is not welcome
Oh,
to SJWs is because you remember,
Whoa.
Ledger.
It's everyone's friend.
Hey, Tyler.
I know
What
you're
are you all shitting
But-
on
but
Tyler? Are you all shitting
Ledger.
on Tyler the minute he fucking gets in here? What the
Of
fuck?
course they would.
Whoa,
Because they're just
I
all
haven't
racist.
shit on anyone.
Also-
I'm just
You know what? I'm
being
gonna,
nice.
I'm gonna ask y'all to
House-
shut the fuck up for a minute. Shut the fuck up.
Sure.
Yeah, shut
How-
the fuck up.
Hey,
No,
I
see-
thought, hold on. I
How
thought
no, Ledger, shut it. You know, I don't care what you people think of him. How dare any of you shit on Tyler Preston? He's a
I didn't
sweet.
shit on him.
And I'm just saying.
Everyone's best
I'm just
friend.
saying for any of you who do. How dare any of you shit on Tyler Preston? He's an absolute sweetheart. He's been nothing but kind, friendly and courteous to me and everybody else I've ever spoken to who's interacted with him. Fuck off.
Well, I judge based on
Can
other
I say
people's
something, though?
impressions, so.
Nazca
Real
is
quick.
this close to jumping on his dick.
Yeah.
You know what? I gotta be
I wanted to say-
I gotta be perfectly honest here. Yes, Tyler, I am a drunk, fat, fuckwit piece of shit. If I could jump on your dick, I would, because I have no scruples.
But I wanted to say, aside from Ledger, how many of you guys have heard of Derpygate?
Oh God.
Man,
Derpy.
that's when I
Oh,
came
I know
into
about
the
that.
fandom.
Yeah,
I came
basically,
into that.
For the
I know what
uninitiated,
Turkey is.
there was a silly horse in the show, My Little Pony show, that had crossed eyes, and her name was Derpy. And she got her name called out in an episode, and it was special because the fans called her Derpy, right? Because she had crossed eyes. But then there was this one SJW faggot cunt, and she was like, "Oh, it's offensive, and started like this gay campaign to get to kill off Derpy.
How dare
So they
you make
changed-
fun of Derpy? That's offensive to people with Down syndrome.
So they changed her name to Ditsy and like she was a fan favorite because it was the fans who discovered the animation error.
Oh,
And ever since that, SJWs have been sneered at, and there was also if you, this is probably a little bit more niche, but have you heard of Project Whitewashing?
The hell is that
Yes.
project?
Basically, a bunch of people tried to draw a character in the show named Fluttershy into a Muslim because she was shy and timid.
So they drew her as
what-
Native American, not Muslim. Native
no,
American.
No. They drew her as Muslim. I was in the threads. I see this, and what people replied, and Twilight Sparkle as black, and of course
That's
the
common.
people over at the 8chan didn't too much agree with that because obviously black people aren't smart, as they say. But so what they did,
I'm sorry, Tyler.
What they did was they took the artwork and like photoshopped it white and re-uploaded it, and the SJW artist, who clearly did it just to get fucking virtue signaling points, they didn't give a shit. They got so fucking mad they left the fandom.
Wow. See,
So
that just
that-
reminds
that's
me
why-
of the whole
that's
thing
why-
with Steven
that's
Universe.
exact- Yeah, that's exactly why. That's exactly why the My Little Pony show has such a small population of SJWs. They've made it crystal clear these regressive crap cunts are not welcome.
You remember what happened when somebody tried to draw Fluttershy as a Native American, though, right?
Oh God.
Oh,
I mean, they got SJW backlash, and that was hard.
Yeah, that was funny.
Like, isn't like My Little Pony has some sort of anti-SJW messages in it or something?
There was something
if
that could be
anything, they
considered.
have pro SJW messages in it. It's
No.
all about like love.
Starlight Glimmer was totally a feminist in the beginning. She was totally what people view feminists as.
She was literally a communist.
Yeah,
Oh,
she was.
guys.
She was a communist overlord.
Guys,
So-
by the way,
They do have anti-SJW.
Turret, by the way,
Listen, Ledger.
shut
They
up,
don't have-
shut up, Turret,
No,
by the
I
way.
want to finish my
No,
point.
you can finish your point in a
I
minute.
want to finish my fucking point.
You can finish your point in a minute because I'm in control of this stream. Fuck you. Turret, by the way, that Zach Echelon guy that you were reporting, just for the record, one of the people who I talk to regularly on Twitter, Goth Skunk,
Oh,
they replied
Sounds
to
sexy.
Pebble Possum when Pebble Possum said the alt-free Discord chat, they're probably trying to get the staff to ban you from the con. Goth Skunk said, good, they absolutely should. It's a written statement of threat of physical harm. So you may want to go back and look into this and screenshot it and archive it or whatever. When Zach Echelon responded to Goth Skunk saying, don't go outside tonight.
Ooh.
That is.
Please link that in here. I will forward
Yeah,
that to all three
I'll go for that.
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna link it right now.
wait. What did someone say to?
Yeah, I totally just blinked out. What happened?
Did someone say this to Goth Chunk? Don't go outside tonight.
No. So there's this guy. I'm gonna have to talk about it again because a lot of people weren't in here originally. Is that someone originally tweeted would be in response to somebody fussing about Foxer being at BLFC. They said, would be nice if we could have some official commentary from Biggest Little FC on this horseshit. I, quote, retweeted them and said, what horseshit? His existence? His presence? The only horseshit is the overblown screeching from fucktards who are threatening him. So Zach Echelon replied to me and said, I'm at hashtag BLFC 2017, and I have a backpack full of lighter fluid and matches I'm saving specifically for Foxler.
Yes.
So,
yes, I am aware of this.
You may want to send that. I don't want to seem like I'm belligerent on this person, but like, hold on. So like, if anybody else wants to send in a report to like staff.
There's basically a giant chat that's monitoring this right now, and they're all.
Pebble Possum said, "FYI, they're targeting you targeting you for this now." Zach said, "Who is?" Pebble Possum goes, "The Alt Furry Discord chat. They're probably going to try to get staff to ban you from the con." Goth Skunk replied to Pebble Possum's tweet and said, "Good. They absolutely should."
By the way, I haven't really followed the con. Like, what happened at the con?
What's happening at the convention right now is that if you're watching the stream, or you can see, if you're watching the stream and you can see the screen, is that the guy on the left side of the screen I put is Foxler, and that he's at the convention, and so many fucking regressive fuckwits are convinced he's a Nazi even though there's no fucking evidence that he is. And just his pure presence at the convention is causing all sorts of people to start to make, blatant, outright threats, calls to violence against him. Is
it from the anti-fall furries or something?
No, it's from the general populace, to be honest.
The general,
everywhere.
The general population of the furries. It's fucking sick.
And that's what it's been today, basically. And this is how quickly the furry fandom turns on its heroes of yesteryear. Everybody who loved Boozy a month ago now hates him and says he's a Nazi sympathizer.
Yeah, they're crucifying him because he's Boozy. I was looking at Boozy's tweets. He's pointing out, he's like, okay, guys, listen, I don't know what's going on, but you cannot attack these guys. You can't provoke them. Just have fun, go about your convention, ignore them, and they'll go away. Which I'm like, all right, you know what? Fair point. And people are crucifying him. Oh my god!
If I were more popular, that I'd be getting the same fucking problem, because I've been saying this ever since the last fucking night. I don't care what the fuck you think. Keep your fucking politics out of a fucking convention. You're there to have fun. You're there to enjoy yourself. Get off your fucking high horses and just enjoy yourselves. And everybody's giving me shit about that.
This is that's the issue though. Is they're talking about how him being there and being a possible Nazi is a threat to them. But I've challenged people in the actual thread to show where he's threatened anybody, because they're saying Nazis are a threat to minority.
You see,
people of color, anything like that.
It got better, it seems, guys. It's got better, it seems, because Zach Echelon decided to, because Pebble Possum said the Alt Furry Discord chat, they're probably going to try to get staff to ban you from the con, and Goth Skunk said, good, they absolutely should. It's a written statement of threat of physical harm. Well, Zach Echelon decided he's going to respond to fucking Goth Skunk, and he says, no physical harm intended. He just asked for some fluid and lighters.
Wow.
Yeah,
Who are you fucking kidding? Who are you fucking
he didn't
kidding?
Respond to my statement.
But there's been just to talk about the legal ramifications of this, just for 2 seconds. There have been precedents since 1919 by justice named Oliver Wendell Holmes. He came up with this precedent called clear and present danger. It's a little test. And if your speech is not causing a inherent danger to anybody around you, such as fire being shouted in a crowded theater, your speech or your display is protected under the First Amendment. As far as I'm concerned, Foxer walking around with a tasteless armband on his arm is not hurting anybody.
That's the thing. Like most conventions tend to have people that dress up in Nazi outfits, so it does not mean that they're actually real Nazis if they go there.
Well, see, that's
Yeah.
entirely the point, because you go to an anime convention, you go to Comic-Con or whatever, you're gonna see all sorts of fucking, like, slim, pretty little fucking Japanese waifu, whatever the fucks, dressed up in actual fucking Nazi uniforms with the actual swastika armbands and all that crap, and nobody throws a fuss. Nobody causes a problem, because they're just there. And they're just wandering around. They're just enjoying themselves, doing their business. They're not making threats. They're not saying anything. They're not doing anything. But these people here at like BLFC and a bunch of other conventions is that they're basically saying, hey, look, this looks maybe sort of kind of somewhat possibly like Nazi-ish shit. So, oh my God, let's just fucking burn this fucker.
That does not make any sense because, like, again, I'm not familiar with the furry community, but still, like, it sounds like he was trying to dress up in character, not actually believe that kind of stuff.
Well, see, that's the other thing. It's just like the picture in the fucking stream. It's like, literally, what is his entire fucking outfit? It's a black button-up shirt. Okay, that's tasteful because black goes with anything. It's a button-up shirt. It's a little more classy. He's got a red tie because red contrasts very well with black, and so it's going to stand out more. And he happens to have an armband that just happens to be red because it contrasts with the black of his shirt, and it has a white circle with a black paw print in the middle. I don't know. Until I see Foxler in that outfit, standing there, not with a paw print armband, but with a swastika armband, standing in public, throwing fucking Sig Heils and repeating the fucking 1488er shit and repeating the 14 words until I see that shit directly for my goddamn self or someone gets it on video. It's not fucking Nazi shit. He's just walking around. He's just expressing himself. He's doing nothing. He's not saying anything. He's not doing anything. He's not making any kind of threats. He's not talking to anybody. He's literally doing nothing. It'd be like if I were to go to a supermarket and walk down aisle 13. It's the same fucking concept. It'd be like, and their reactions are like if I just happen to go to a supermarket and walk down aisle 13, and then before you know it, a bunch of fucking soccer moms just scream spastically and schizophrenically, "It's a fucking Nazi!" That's what it is.
Well,
that is the equivalent of the situation.
I'd actually like to. Sorry.
Considering you're white, that could very well
that
happen.
could possibly happen. Yeah.
If you went to Portland.
Well, yeah, considering I'm white, then they're judging me on my race, and that's fucking racist. Fuck them.
So
No, because you can't be racist against white people, you see.
So I've already brought this up to Peanut before I decided to join the Raiders. Because at first I started out as a really big skeptic. I kind of followed the droves, and I was like, wait a minute, I haven't seen anything wrong from these guys. And I started digging in, and I sat in the Raider chat and Telegram for a while, and I was like, these guys are just fucking normal people. Why is everyone bitching about it? And that's when I basically got woke, saw through the bullshit. The only thing I could say is there had to have been some kind of thought in Foxer's head of saying, hey, you know what, this was a free band in Second Life, it's part of my character now. But common perception, the thing is, common perception is going to throw the fucking Nazi flag. It's going to throw okay, this is kind of sketch. You wouldn't go around saying every black person is a digger or something like that, because yeah, you're not saying the actual word.
A digger?
A digger.
You mean a nigger?
He's trying to say nigger, but without saying nigger.
No, I'm not. If I wanted to say it, I prefer saying word. No, I'm saying if you actually went around.
I know that's a taboo in America.
If you actually went around and said black people are diggers, diggers, I meant to say that, then people would be like, okay, what the fuck's going on? Are you trying to say nigger? All right. Okay. So and that's the thing. You're not saying it. You're getting kind of close to it. Even if let's say it's in some idyllic world where you don't realize you're doing anything wrong. It's still a perception. There had been some thought, but with that being said, that does not warrant him being called a Nazi. That does not warrant him being called a neo-Nazi because one, NASDAP, that fucking actual Nazis have been dead since 1945. Neo-Nazis do not. I mean, I've seen what Foxer said about it. I've fucking been to nsm88.org for a project, I promise. I mean, it's all their fucking points, everything like that. If the Raiders were an actually open white supremacist group, if you're a white supremacist, you don't hide your agenda. You don't be sneaky. That's the whole point of being a supremacist. You're prideful. You're proud.
You see, that's the
So,
is that's the thing.
all
You
this
literally you go to any literally any other not neo-Nazi or white supremacist group. Literally, you go to any of them. None of them. None of them even remotely try to fucking hide it. None of them. They are completely open.
NSM's 25 points. I read through them, and a couple of them. It's like, we believe in economic success of the United States. Oh, that's cool. We believe that jobs should be in the United States. Oh, that's cool. We believe the Browns should go back to their country. It's like, don't know if I exactly agree with that one.
So I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on this evidence. So maybe you can help me. Maybe you can help me.
Well, I'll answer you. I'll answer you right now, Inu. I'll answer you right fucking now. What fucking evidence? That's the point.
Let me hear the
I'm
question,
waiting on this evidence of where Foxler has advocated killing minorities. I want this evidence.
Oh, I have searched for that shit. I have searched for it.
Is there like any kind of video footage of this at all?
Khalifa.
I have where people are coming up with that idea.
Khalifa.
Someone left
Yo, what's up?
a Pepe
Yeah,
business card.
if you're a part of the Raiders, right?
Hold on, someone's talking.
Pasta.
Okay, Khalifa, you're a part of the Raiders, right?
Yes.
So-
I guess I don't know if that's actually accept me, but I throw my name in their hat. Yeah, I consider myself part.
Uninitiated, for the people that are hopping in because Naka put the hashtag in and they're just ooh, what's this? Can you explain to the good people what the Raiders are all about?
All right, let me start off by saying I'm going to disclaim this. I am not speaking on behalf of the Raiders. I'm going to speak on my own personal perception. So when I joined the chat, I didn't really know what to expect, and really, it's fucking name any general furry chat, like a state chat or something like that. It's literally all it is. Except it's not restricted to a state; it's just a group, and
yeah,
anyone
exactly.
can join.
Because if you go into Telegram, and you join basically,
sit your butt cream.
Basically any group on Telegram or whatever, that it's just like a general furry chat or even a state furry chat or whatever chat. If it's just a chat full of furries, that's exactly what the fucking Furry Raiders chat is. It's the same fucking thing.
It's legitimate. People just talk. They just talk. They discuss, and some of the subjects get what I guess you'd call kind of like what was it? It's like to the sensitive matter for an SJW, and I'm using that term as someone who fucking if someone sees you don't say African American, you're immediately screeched at. Like it's.
There's some.
There are some. It's actually really good fucking chat, and the people there they're normal people. Everyone keeps on saying everyone's a Nazi, everyone's pushing this agenda, and I have searched. I mean, I'm stash duty right now at my school, so it's not like I really do much. So I just spend the day browsing the internet, and I've just been focusing on, okay, let me find shit about the Furry Raiders. I've heard a couple different like things from Colorado Furs saying, oh yeah, they were assholes, or this happened or that happened. And I'm still looking in on that to that. But from what I've heard, it's like 4 Colorado Furs turned every other Colorado Fur against the Raiders. And then anyone that supports them is immediately ostracized. So it's basically a no-win situation.
Well,
and then you're seeing it spread throughout the fandom.
Politicized bullshit. That's all it is.
Yeah, and you see it spread throughout the fandom, because if you nowadays say, hey, my friend's a Raider, it's, oh, now you're a fucking Nazi supporter. It's like, where the fuck does Nazi come from?
It's exactly like what I say in my video in address to the Furry Fandom, is that it's not even that this thing's really a big deal, is that there's just this small fringe on the far left and the far right, and they're all a bunch of fucking assholes. But the overwhelming majority of us are just stuck somewhere in the goddamn middle, having to deal with this fucking bullshit.
I triggered the fuck out of someone.
Wolfward guy.
Sorry.
What do you want, Ledger?
House Hufflepuff has yet to introduce himself.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Who?
Me.
Oh
yeah,
fuck.
Inu got an introduction, and we just rolled with it.
Yeah. I do apologize. I forget things because I have been through half of a liter of vodka today since the stream started. So, do introduce yourself, House. I do apologize.
It's all good. My name is Slash or Phelan, but Google apparently I'm House Hufflepuff. 18 years old, been in the fandom for about 4 years. Just joined Raiders last month.
Oh, there goes Tyler.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
here comes Tyler.
You've only been here for 4 years and you're 18. You're such a baby.
I know I'm the youngest one here.
Get the fuck out.
Oh.
I'll drink to you tonight. I'll drink beers on your behalf.
Exactly.
A lot of them.
Fuck that. I can go and buy a pack of cigarettes.
But that's not beer, so I'm still
Yeah,
gonna drink more for you. A lot of them.
I keep
Europe, you'd be allowed to
forgetting-
drink.
I keep forgetting Americans need to be 28, 21 when they can drink.
Hey,
Yep,
Yeah.
America,
The funny
we
thing
can give
is,
our
that's a
lives for
state
country.
law. That's a state law in
Yeah.
every state. It's not a federal law.
Yeah, if a state wanted, you could be like 4 years old and be able to drink.
You mind if I ask Tyler a question real quick?
Go for it.
Yes,
'Cause
we
I'm just
fucking might.
curious as to
Shut
how
up,
the
Ledger.
hell he found this stream. And also why he wanted to join. Like,
Ty-
I got nothing
I'm gonna
against you
vape.
personally. I'm just curious.
Tyler found this stream because he watches my fucking account and he saw me fucking.
Yeah,
tweet it out.
actually, I found out about you from Tyler. So
There you go.
Oh.
Yes. that.
Me too. Tyler's
See, that's what
lifestyle
that's what
was in,
happens when Tyler.
Dude,
someone
Tyler's
with-
fucking legit, but I don't think he's here right now.
See, that's
he's
what
muted,
happens-
so I assume he's doing something else.
That's what happens when Tyler, somebody with 20-something thousand subscribers on YouTube, decides to come to someone like me and just like, I got shit fucking subscribers. I got a teeny tiny channel, and it's
Oh, yeah.
he's just like, hey guy, do you want to I've got this video in the works. It's a parody. Hey, do you want to here's a script. Do you want to record the audio for it? And I'm like, why? And he says, because I really like your voice.
What, the BuzzFeed parody? Because I watched you on
Yeah.
his channel before then.
Well, yeah, I did the BuzzFeed parody for him, but he also wanted me to do a guest video because he was looking to do a compilation guest video.
Yeah,
for
that's
that
where
res-
I saw you.
For that response to Prager University about the, what would you say of an animal or a human?
No, it was the killing thing. Is murder wrong?
Drop that
and
sock.
I actually did
boy.
a response video myself, but I missed the boat for doing it on Tyler Press's channel.
Yeah, that's right. The original
I did it.
compilation, the original compilation video was about the is murder wrong, et cetera, whatever it is. And
So
I
Ledger-
took part in that, but
Ledger, is
then
murder
later
wrong?
he asked me to do a compilation video for another response to Prager U, and I just sent him a full fucking response to the video. I wasn't expecting him to say, I'm just going to upload the whole thing. I just thought he was going to say, all right, I'm going to take this clip and this clip. But he said, fuck it, this is actually a really good video, so I'm just going to upload the entire thing. And I'm like, okay. And then after that, he's like, hey, can you do some voiceovers because I really like your voice. And I'm somewhat confident at this point that Tyler, even though you're AFK, I am remotely kind of convinced that you're a bit of a fucking faggot that you find my voice so enticing.
I've heard people say they like my voice, and I have no idea why. I feel like my
I
voice
have
is
a
still
lot of
17.
people saying they like my voice and
No,
also my
sure.
tits, but
Make no mistake, that's because you're a woman on the internet.
Yeah, that is true.
You could sound
Whoa.
you could
no,
sound
no,
like
no.
a
I already
hamster.
accept that. I mean, I'll be completely honest. I like wearing low-cut shirts, but when I decided to start doing videos, I decided to start wearing more of them. Oh,
Yeah. That's one thing I noticed when I watched the video that you had shared with us that one time. It's like you got the high camera angle coming down at you, looking into your shirt, and I'm like, is that?
I
is
don't
that
have
on
shame.
purpose?
69 impressions.
I was like, is that on purpose?
I don't have shame, but also that's just because like I feel like if I try to shoot from any other angle, my face looks fatter than it actually is.
I feel you on that. Yeah.
Like
Well,
it's
word
just
to
like
the
you know how
wise,
you open
word
up
to
your
the
front
wise.
camera when you're just like laying down on the couch. That's
Well-
what I always feel like unless I'm
Well,
shooting.
word
from
to the
my,
wise, if you're using a webcam or any kind of camera, never shoot from below your chin. Never do it because it's going to make your face look fat and you're going to look like a fucking goober.
I mean,
I know.
Not if you're not fat, fam.
Even if you're fat,
I'm
if you shoot
98
from
pounds.
even if you're not fat,
Right.
Even if you're not fat,
Yeah,
you
I'm
shoot from
98
below your
pounds and I
chin,
can still
you
find
look
a way
like
to
a
make
fat fuck goober.
Okay,
Because the
listen,
camera
listen,
adds
it's an-
15 pounds.
It's an old trick, oldest trick in the book, and that is basically when you see a guy higher than you speaking down to you, he gains a sort of mental dominance, especially towards the normies and stuff like that. I know Stig Saxnammer does the same thing. But then again, Stig Saxnammer is a skeleton, so, you know, I love the guy, but he's pretty skinny. That's what he did in his earlier videos. Oh, you should. He's the smartest guy in America. But, yeah. So it is an old trick, you know. That's why, like, some speeches and stuff are filmed, like, from below, looking up. You know, see Hitler did that a couple of times. And it's, like, basically to gain, like, an aura of dominance over to the audience looking. It's an old trick. Yes, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm pretty intoxicated right now.
I do got to be completely honest here. I love the fact that we've been going for about 2 hours now.
Sounds good.
I think yeah, we've been going for about 2.5 hours almost, and yet we've barely touched on the first of 3 fucking tweet threads. Barely.
No,
we
Christ.
Go for
Okay.
it. I want to die.
Before this continues on, I'm gonna have to say goodbye. Thank you all for having me. I've got to go clean up. If it's still streaming tonight, I'll definitely join with lots and lots and lots of drinks.
Well, it's not gonna be
Well,
stream.
thanks for attending.
Well, this particular stream is not gonna be going for too much longer, but I may do another stream afterwards or just a continuation of this one.
Oh, that's fine. Regardless, I will be joining whatever stream you have up and having lots and lots of drinks with me.
Yeah, because I'm just saying because I don't like my streams to go over 3 hours just because I don't like to bore people.
Well, you bored me, so I'm about to duck out.
Well, fine.
Fucking snap.
You're getting fucked on, Nucky. You're getting fucked on.
No, but really, thank you guys. I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah,
Have a good one, Cody. All right, but anyways, I think it is about time we start returning actually to the original threads we were trying to respond to, because we have talked about a lot of interesting stuff. We have talked on a lot of different points regarding this,
But we haven't even talked about the Jewish question yet.
The Jewish question is for another stream, my dude.
What, is that kosher?
Yes.
It is not kosher whatsoever.
Real quick.
I mean, that's the Jewish question, right?
Well, it's basically what are the Jews doing in Europe. But yeah, go on, Naz.
Yeah, but anyways, I did want to kind of get back to the original thread that we were responding to, because the last thing we did technically respond to from this thread was a tweet by Sarah Getchu about bitching about he's got a fucking bodyguard or some bullshit.
Oh yeah. Oh god, we derailed so far.
We derailed so hard and so far.
Oh god, yeah.
Getting back on track, but still a little bit off.
Yeah.
That Zach person, they tweeted out. I linked this in chat too. They tweeted out to BLFC security and said, "Oh, people are saying they're going to give Boxer matches in lighter fluid." I'm like, "Hey, security, this fucker just told somebody not to go outside tonight, ban him." And then he's like, "Well, you should always be safe when roaming the streets at night." And I was like, no need to lie about saying someone giving Fox their lighters and lighter fluid to security, and they just shut down. They haven't replied since.
No fucking surprise there.
Another tweet. Actually, 5 seconds ago, I have lighter fluid for his BBQ. Another one was prove to me that I'm lying. My intentions were for the BBQ.
Oh my god.
There was no mention of a barbecue before that. It was just straight up. You
I'm
were
actually saying
replying
that.
to a thread filled with context to assault an attendant, and you said, I've got a book bag full of matchers and lighter fluid. What the fuck else do you need as proof?
Listen, Turret. Turret, I'm gonna come over to your house with a steak knife and make you a sandwich.
Whoa! What the fuck?
It's like,
what do you need a steak knife for to make a sandwich? It's overkill. You just need like a fucking bread knife.
Yeah, you need a bread knife. A steak knife is terrible for cutting bread.
Now let me.
Yeah, what
You
the
need a
fuck?
bread knife.
You know the
with
point.
you?
You know the point I was trying to make.
The most responsible thing that BLFC could do right now is start addressing each and every credible threat, just item by item. Like that's literally what they could do if they want to save their face right now. That's what they should do.
I just got a notification from somebody responded to Zach Echelon's tweet where he said, "I'm at BLFC and I'm at BLFC. I have a
That's
backpack
one of
full of
my
live food."
fans. If I'm looking at the right one.
Yeah, probably. And he said, "Why so mad? Did he kill your pet dog or something?" Did he kick your dog?
Piss on your fursuit, like, come on, fam.
But anyways, just to get us kind of back on track, because we veered off super hardcore for a long time. Just to get us sort of back on track is back to the original tweet thread that we were talking about, and there's someone who goes by Leon Kilroy at Mobius Gurkha Fox. They said, "Can we stop being childish and drop it already? Is why the fandom is so well known for drama because people refuse to drop subjects." Someone's like, "No." Great fucking argument there.
Pretty much their belief is sums up in one of my notifications here. Legal ramifications aside, it is still morally good to assault Nazis. So people believe that this is a question of morality now, not like once again, it's an ideology argument.
It's ideologically driven bullshit. And the fact is, I'm sorry, last I checked, we live in the United fucking States of America and people have fucking rights, and is it ethical to fucking assault Nazis in America? No, it's fucking not. It's not fucking ethical to assault anybody because of their political or ideological beliefs, because guess what that is? When you attack people, when you violently assault people, when you repress people because of their beliefs, because of their thoughts. That's thought policing. That's thought policing. That is because you are intent on committing violence against somebody who does not agree with your ideology. That is in and of itself authoritarian bullshit. That is, if you want to put a fucking phrase on it, fascist.
I have a comment on that.
No, mate, it's communism.
Back in
I am so sick of people calling Antifa and Antifa-lenient opinions fascism. It's not fascism. It's communism. Worse. Yeah, communism, and it's even worse.
That's why I primarily call it authoritarian. But
yes, and I appreciate you for that.
But just to fuck with them, is when I take the shit that they say and I say that sounds pretty fucking fascist to me.
It's that
trigger word. I would rather be a gay, lesbian, black woman with, like, you know, in a wheelchair in Nazi Germany than be a perfectly healthy individual under communism any time of the week. There is no ideology more vile, more despicable, more evil than communism. And I don't believe in objective morality, but communism is the closest thing you can come to objective evil, because it's suffering for everyone. Like, at least with Nazism, like, at least the white people have it good. In communism, no one has it good.
Okay, so we have a little bit of an update on Zach Echelon and his bullshit. Is in response to his original "I'm at BLFC, I'll have a backpack full of lighter fluid" kind of fucking tweet. Tally responded, I don't know who this is, responded, "Hey, biggest LFC, please make sure your security is on this one. Also, at Reno Police, take note of this. He's threatening something."
Ooh.
Zach Echelon decided to respond to them and say, "No threats whatsoever." And he quoted he tagged Foxler in this. Foxer simply asked for me to bring barbecue supplies to quote-unquote roast Jews. So
I can guarantee you there's more than enough evidence to prove that's fake.
Tally decided to respond, "Keep it up. the DA is going to have an easy time with your conviction. And Zach
At least-
Echelon decides to respond, conviction for what? You all seem to have it out pretty bad for a simple man who wanted a barbecue.
At least the lighter fluid is going for a good cause.
I mean, does anybody actually want to send a report to the Reno Police Department?
I don't think we really.
No, I
can
don't even care.
there.
Once I'm done with this, once I'm done with streaming, because I'm 3 hours, I'm like 3 hours ahead of Reno. I don't give a shit. By the time I'm done streaming, be it with this stream or the follow-up stream, because I'm probably gonna cut us out at about the 3 hour mark.
Sure.
And then I'm just gonna continue it on. But once I'm done streaming, I almost guarantee I'm gonna get on my goddamn phone. I'm gonna get a hold of the Reno Police Department, and I'm gonna let them know about this shit. Because this is psychotic bullcrap.
Yeah. No, I
Well,
mean,
Go on.
go ahead. No, go ahead. You're fine.
Right. I love the fact that he's trying so hard to play it off as a barbecue joke. Like 12 of his posts so far just been the response people like, it's just a barbecue, dude. It's just a barbecue. It wasn't gonna burn anywhere.
It's just a barbecue. It's just a barbecue. Yeah, okay. It's just a fucking barbecue at a fucking massive hotel, which is in a fucking casino in the middle of downtown fucking Reno. Yeah, you're allowed to have fucking barbecues there. Fuck right off. That is such a shit excuse, you son of a bitch.
This is the hardest thing though
I can't even have a fucking grill in my apartment complex. What makes you think anyone's gonna have a fucking barbecue at a crowded ass fucking hotel in the middle of downtown fucking Reno? Fuck off.
Also, I love that these people are trying to take the high ground. Listen, I know several people who identify with the ideology of National Socialism. None of them. I know maybe like around 10, 15, 20 people. None of them are a tenth as bad as you. None of them are a tenth as much of a plague on society as you are.
Actually, here's the phone number to the Reno Police Department if anybody wants it.
Oh, please and thank you, Turret. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Oh my God, he's saying, why would I try to get Foxer banned on the tweet that I mentioned him in? Bitch, you just said to the con staff, ban him.
This is the problem, is that in the court of public furry opinion, Foxler is in the wrong. But I guarantee you that Constaff sits here and they really do. I'm pretty sure that Constaff wants to enforce an agreeable atmosphere for everyone, and that would mean that they would have to actually start cracking down on these threats. The problem is that once again, the court of public furry opinion is Foxler's in the wrong, not the people who are saying we need to burn him, we need to punch him, all this stuff. So either way, Constaff can't win.
Well, fuck them and fuck whatever, because the court of public opinion is mob fucking rule, and that doesn't apply in a goddamn democracy.
Yep, and I agree with you.
I'm sitting here.
The
I'm looking
founding
at.
fathers would spit at you.
They would.
No, and I agree with you.
And I'm sitting here. I'm looking at. I'm looking at because Slashy Fox started to try respond to Zach Echelon. In response to his original, hey, BLFC security, someone said they wanted to give Adolf Hitler Fox a box of matches and lighter fluid. Please ban him /allfurry. You fucking retard. You're the one who fucking said you're bringing fucking goddamn lighter fluid and goddamn matches. You're the one who said it. I have all the fucking replies because you're so fucking retarded. You don't know how to block me and block my tweets. I can get screenshots, archives, and all that bullshit. Shut the fuck up, you stupid fuck. And Slashy Fox says, hello, BLFC 2017 security. This fucker just fucking told someone to not go outside tonight. Ban him. Zach says, you should always be safe when roaming the streets at night. Just a simple safety tip. Oh, it's just a safety tip.
It's so passive aggressive.
No
it's
need,
not.
And he says,
not
no need to be a triggered snowflake about it.
Again, I've never met a national socialist who were a tenth as bad as you vile fucking subhumans.
Like I don't like. See, this is what fucking gets me the most. This is what
every single one of them deserves a standing ovation as top tier human beings compared to the human waste garbage piece of fucking filth. You are filth.
See,
you
this
are
is
less
my
than
this is my
human
biggest
shit.
problem. This is my biggest fucking problem. I've been in this fandom for 15 fucking years. I have been in this fandom. I have partook in it quite regularly. I've been to plenty of
you
conventions.
got all this archived, right?
Yes.
I've got most of it.
I have been
Send me
to.
an archive
Oh,
link.
they've got it
Hold
archived.
on, hold on.
Send me an
I don't know how to
archive link.
archive.
I've been in this fandom for 15 years. I have been to so many conventions. I have staffed plenty of conventions. And I have seen this fandom do nothing except continue to degrade and degrade and degrade and degrade until you have literally psychotic, schizophrenic, paranoid fuckwits sitting here making blatant, violent threats against people.
Send me an archive link.
Which tweets?
Blatant, violent fucking threats against people,
The one where he
and then
said
trying
you
to be like, I'm just meeting a barbecue, or some other stupid crap, trying to play it off like that stupid bitch earlier was like, hey, someone's gonna throw a bunch of fucking milk on Foxler. Oh, well, they said they're gonna throw it on his ass, so obviously they meant his butt. And in Nevada, if you something about butts, and so that's not illegal. Semantic bullshit, my fucking ass. Fuck you, you're all a bunch of sick fucks. Every single goddamn one of you are a bunch of sick, worthless, ideologue fuckwits, and you all are the scum of fucking society. You are the fucking reason this goddamn fandom is fucking dying. You're the reason that this fandom is so full of intolerance. You are the reason that this fandom is just fucking degrading. It is a decrepit fucking corpse of what it once was. There is no love, no friendship, no understanding, no tolerance in this fandom anymore because everyone's so.
The original tweet turret, not that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my rants, but I'm sorry for my rants. I've been in this fandom for 15 years. I've seen all this shit. I have seen it fucking progress. I've been in this fandom so long. I'm so sorry that I have to rant, but it gets me so fucking bad.
Guys, he's going on about people needing safe spaces and being triggered, and it's like literally what you guys have been doing this entire time. He's been asking for someone to be removed because you've been triggered.
And then again,
See, this is what I love is when Slashy decided to respond to Zach. Zach was like, "You should always be safe when roaming the streets at night. Just a simple safety tip. No need to be triggered snowflake about it." And Slashy says, "No need to lie about someone saying they were going to give Foxer matches and lighter fluid to security." And Zach says, "Prove to me that I'm lying. My mentions were for the barbecue." And Slashy, thank God for you, said, Slashy, thank God for you, said, "There was no mention of a barbecue. You contacted security to ban Foxler. If he were having a barbecue, I can guarantee it wouldn't be at the con." And this fuckwit, this ideological, violent fuckwit, this psycho, Zach, decided to say, "You aren't involved in any of this, so of course you wouldn't be at or know about the barbecue." What fucking barbecue? You've provided no evidence. You provided no proof. Nothing. That nobody has even remotely said that there's some kind of fucking barbecue going on. Because, oh, there's a barbecue around the pool. There's a barbecue out in the parking lot. No, there fucking isn't. Because that's fucking illegal and you can't do that shit. You fucking retard. You're making threats. Stop trying to fucking justify it.
It's asking to prove a negative. It's like, say, for example, there's a Ledger. Okay, Ledger, I'm gonna come over to your house with a knife. And you're like, what the fuck? I'm calling the police, you fucking psycho. And I'm like, no. I was coming over to your with a knife because I was gonna cut your steak up for you, my friend. It was a friendly gesture.
He's coming to everybody's houses with knives.
You can tweet
everyone with knives. Prove that I'm lying. Prove that it was malicious intent.
It's such.
Are you insane?
It's such semantic
are you
bullshit.
Actually fucking insane.
It is such semantic bullshit. Somebody's being like, it's like you said. Somebody could say, tweet at you and say, in all caps, they could say, I'm gonna come to your fucking house tonight with a goddamn knife. They could tweet that in all caps, and then you could say, "Are you threatening me?" And they'll be like, "No, I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to cut up some goddamn carrots for your gumbo."
You're going to get the cake. You're like, fam.
That's not a fucking...
Please.
That is not a fucking excuse.
The post is back up. Just archive it real quick.
Which one? Where? Link.
Dude, I swear to God, every single one of you who every single one of you, besides me, who are getting screenshots and who are getting archives of every single bit of this shit. It doesn't matter, echelon or otherwise, every single bit of it. My DMs are open. Contact me on Twitter via DM and send me every link you have, every screenshot you have. Send me everything. Because I want to gather this crap together, and I want to be able to sit here and make a definitive case against these psychotic pieces of shit.
Don Lupo saying, I wish I'd joined up with the fandom 20 years ago when I realized I like it. Problem was fear of backlash from family and some friends at the time. Now that I come out in the open as a fur and enjoy the fandom, SJW start messing up my beloved fandom.
Yep.
Well, it is a shame.
And that's exactly it, because 15, 20 years ago, it was kind of a social stigma. Kind of.
Well,
nowadays,
nowadays
it's literally
left and right.
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
nowadays it's literally just a bunch of ideological fucking psychotic shits who are sitting here telling you that you should fucking die.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get some food.
But anyways,
I'm in the same time zone, and it's past dinner time.
I'm making an archive.
So.
I know,
but
all of you who are getting screenshots and making archives, please continue to do so, and send me everything. Send me everything you have.
We've made it alt free.
Yes, send me everything you have in a DM or on Discord or Twitter or whatever. Send me every screenshot, every archive, everything. Send me it all. But anyways, let's do. I know it's been forever, but.
Could I make a quick comment on the people wanting to punch Nazis thing?
Yeah. Ding.
The thing is, when they actually go and attack real Nazis, like what happened in Sacramento, California, 2016, the By Any Means Necessary people went and attacked a group of neo-Nazis. The neo-Nazis stabbed the fuck out of the By Any Means Necessary people and got off without any convictions, as far as I know.
Well, of course they did. Well, of course they did.
Of course, it's like self-defense. So.
Well, of course they did because in that particular circumstance, the neo-Nazis or whatever you want to call them, they had a legal right to have their little protest. They went to the city, they got the permit, they had their little rally. It was legally sanctioned. These people were not in the wrong. They were there. These By Any Means Necessary people showed up and just started harassing these people, attacking these people, beating them, and everything else under the sun. And so, of course, anybody in their right mind is going to say, fuck it, I'll defend myself. So, of course, all these stupid By Any Means Necessary fucks are going to get into some shit that they are in no way remotely fucking prepared for, and they're going to get fucking hurt. It's no different than the fucking Berkeley riots. The fourth battle of Berkeley, where Antifa decided to fucking show up and wave their fucking flags and try to drag individuals out from the free speech ralliers and gang up on and beat the shit out of them. And then all the free speech ralliers had to do was just walk forward, and these pussy ass, worthless little unsanctioned Antifa fucks just ran away.
That's why I think
they are a bunch of.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
They are all a bunch of worthless, useless fucking cowards.
Oh, by the way, guys, speaking of the UC Berkeley stuff, wanted to let you guys know, if you guys weren't aware, Eric Clanton has been charged with 5 counts of assault.
Oh,
hitting people with
I didn't know that.
I did see that Eric Clanton was actually officially charged. Finally. The only thing about Eric Clanton is that they didn't arrest him initially because of his bike lock swinging bullshit. They arrested him for going off and being a violent piece of shit somewhere else, and they just happened to get all this evidence in of him swinging bike locks at people and assaulting people, and so they just added on the charges.
Yep. Well. I'm going to go. I do want to leave you guys with one thing real quick. There is a liberal justice that made a decision back in 2012 and said the only way we combat false speech is with true speech. So I think that should be something that we keep in mind with these SJW fuckwits.
Thank God
that,
for liberals.
yeah, because their own heroes, Anthony Kennedy, came out with the only way to combat false speech is true speech. So that's how we stay better than them, is by taking their own advice. So with that, everybody have a good night. It was fun. And thank you for having me.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
it
no,
was
take care. Nice to have you.
I was glad to have you here. It was real fun to hear your opinion and hear everything you had to contribute. I'm really glad you were able to join, and you are more than welcome to join in any future stream that you may take particular interest in.
Sure. So, definitely, I will message you if it ever comes up. So
yeah, most absolutely.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
You have a good one.
Let's see. You should see what happened to those Antifa idiots in Huffington Beach earlier this year. Yes, I am a libertarian, but whenever someone mentions communists, I go full authoritarians. Throw these people from helicopters, from all the property damage they've done, throw them in a meat grinder, churn them into dog food, and sell the dog food and use the money to repair public property.
Wow. What was...
Commies are less than human. They are less than animals. They are on the same level as roaches.
I can't remember what.
There is no word in the English language to describe my utter fucking hatred for communists, and that's especially since I feel I have a spirit of Americanism. I really want to move to America. Want to own a firearm. I love the founding fathers, and these fucking subhuman commies gotta go. But yes, Tyler.
No, go on.
Oh god.
No, I'm gonna end up. I'm gonna end up in prison if I keep going. Go ahead, Tyler.
Holy shit.
I love the fact that Tyler joined this stream. He hasn't had much to say. He's just mostly been listening.
Yeah, I've been mostly listening to you guys.
He's mostly been listening in on the utter, absolute psychotic bullshit that's been going on in the furry fandom. And I'm almost completely sure, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Tyler, but sure. I'm almost completely sure that Tyler's been listening to all of this and thinking, holy fuck, this is like society at large. This is sickening.
It's a microcosm.
Like, I didn't think it was this bad in the furry community. Like, I heard a lot of.
Oh god! Honestly, I think the furry community started this all first before it hit like the masses.
No. I'll tell because I brought this up in my video in address to the furry fandom. I brought this up. Is that the furry community used to be something different. It used to have. It used to be a lot more accepting. Used to be a lot more understanding, a lot more tolerant. The furry community used to be a lot more open, a lot more calm. But unfortunately, is that as society has progressed, and as society continues to have these political and ideological divisions, inevitably over time, particularly thanks to the massive influx of a lot of young people into the fandom, is that they bring a lot of their baggage with them. They bring a lot of this political and ideological baggage. And so the furry fandom ends up incorporating a lot of these political and ideological divisions. The unfortunate aspect that I don't believe I mentioned in my video is that in the fandom itself is that like almost any other fandom, but especially the furry fandom, is that it'll take the divisions, it'll take the societal ills, it'll take the issues going on in society as a whole, and it'll represent them, but at the same time it will amplify them.
So real quick, he's trying to say that I have a comprehension issue in my brain.
I saw that.
You do. To be fair, you do.
What?
The post you were quoting was him making fun of other people, reporting him for his lighter fluid comments.
Yes, but then he also kept going with it and trying to say, oh, it was for a barbecue, but still, it doesn't matter. You still threatened to do something to someone. It shouldn't matter if it's "Oh, it's for a barbecue," and there was never any mention of it.
Yeah, you're right on that part. I'm
Well,
just
it was for a
saying,
barbecue. Well, my entire question would be on the whole entire basis of it was for a barbecue would be where, aside from you trying to use it as
Honestly, like a barbecue sounds good right now.
it does,
God,
but my
fucking
entire point is
Oh.
my entire point is aside from you, in particular, using the excuse of a barbecue, where, anywhere, has there been a mention of a barbecue, particularly one involving Foxler? You are the only one who has brought up this quote-unquote barbecue. And this comes after you have specifically said that you have a backpack full of lighter fluid and matches, specifically for Foxler. And
Holy fuck.
you were the only one mentioning a barbecue. Nobody's mentioned a barbecue. Nobody. Not a single person under the sun has mentioned any kind of barbecue. Foxler hasn't mentioned a barbecue. Nobody. Not a single soul. You're the only one. This is blatantly and clearly a bullshit excuse. It is a bullshit excuse for you to try and weasel word your way out of the fact that you legitimately fucking threatened to burn somebody alive.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's how bad it's fucking gotten. This is exactly why I said that the societal discourse, the discourse in the society, the ills within society, the divisions within society, inevitably in the current age get reflected upon the furry fandom. The problem being is that the furry fandom is that one of those kinds of more insulated groups, in that they'll take these ills, they'll take these divisions, and they will expand upon them. They will make them worse. They will amplify them. And that's where you get shit like people sitting there basically threatening to burn somebody alive over ideological disagreements.
welcome to the Furry Fandom 2017.
Yeah, I don't want part of it.
Well, this is exactly why I made that entire fucking journal on Fur Affinity, where I'm just like, I am so fucking close. So fucking close. I am within a fucking millimeter of just being completely done with this fandom as a whole, because it is so unbelievably toxic.
I'm already done. Like, I don't want to go to conventions anymore. I'm only talking to you just because you're sane. The only other furries I'm really friends are like pretty much done with the fandom as well. So I'm not even friends with them just because they're furries. I'm friends with them just because like I've known these people for such a long time, and I can actually tolerate these people. But like,
yeah, there's so many people in this fandom. There's so many people who once upon a time were attributed to the furry fandom, but unfortunately, because of the divisions, because of the rhetoric, because of how toxic it's become, there's a lot of people who have, even though they may technically still consider themselves furries, they've abandoned the fandom because of how toxic it's become, and so they primarily stick to themselves in their own little groups outside of the fandom, and they don't want anything to have to do with the fandom as a whole in and of itself. Is because it's so toxic, because it's so full of division, because it's so full of drama and rhetoric.
I'm just waiting for the right-wing furry death squads with their carrier plates under their fursuits to protect Foxler in future cons.
Honestly, it sounds like he needs some sort of security whenever he goes to those conventions now.
I mean, fam, if someone threatened to light you on fire, like...
Well, you mentioned security, you mentioned about security at the fucking conventions. Well, that's partially what Foxler is doing, is that almost regularly at conventions, what he ends up doing is he has anywhere from 1 to 4 people around him at all times. Not just to be his spotters, which is understandable because he's in a fursuit and it's hard to see, but 1 to 4 people around him at all times, just because of the threats that are coming against him. The fact, despite the fact that he's done nothing wrong. He's harmed no one, threatened no one, said nothing remotely threatening, that he has not caused any trouble whatsoever. Just his presence causes people to want to harm him. And so he has anywhere from 1 to 4 people with him at all times, anytime he leaves his hotel room, because they are a threat. And he wants to make sure that he is protected.
Insanity. Just fucking insanity.
to say the least.
There we go. Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy.
It's,
Like, I never heard anything this crazy in any kind of fandom at all.
You get all kinds of people, like ACO. Sorry.
Kind of up there, but the furry fandom is still the most bizarre fandom invented in human memory.
See, you know what's kind of fucking disturbing?
Yeah, but it's like the oldest. See the ancient Egyptians and shit they wrote on their walls.
We was kings.
We was kings. You know what is honestly fucking disturbing?
Who unironically believed that after they studied Egyptian occultism, they turned into a furry because of the gods being half animal.
What the fuck?
That is fucking hilarious.
Listen, Tyler, I have stories that is not fit for YouTube. I can tell you that much. But
I should retweet that.
Anubis is sexy as fuck.
Go ahead, Nas. I interrupted you. I apologize.
So someone who wanted to be on the conversation, but they didn't jump in because they don't have a mic and whatever. They were responding. Taxman Obsidian. They were responding to Zach Echelon. And in their initial response to Zach's, I'm a BLFC, I have a backpack full of lighter fluid, fucking tweet, they responded, and thankfully so, with that SpongeBob meme, that mocking SpongeBob.
Yeah, that's my boy.
They responded with the mocking SpongeBob meme. I have a lighter fluid cause physical harm. Don't hate me, I'm only helping. And Zach said, I have lighter fluid for his barbecue. And King's Obsidian says, we know what you really planned. Burn the fash is such a cool thing to do, with a picture of a little bell that says, ding dong, your opinion is wrong. You're I don't care. Obsidian, you're only 16 years old, but thank God for you. You're such a wonderful shitlord already. Zach responds, do you have any proof that I am a communist? Asking for a friend. Which is a funny thing to fucking ask, because Obsidian never once mentioned anything about communism. And so Obsidian says, nah, I just have proof that you're a dangerous moron. Echelon says, so you don't have any proof that I apparently plan to, quote, burn the fash. Just asking, it seems like you're upset. Obsidian says, okay, when's your supposed barbecue? And Echelon goes, why would I tell you the location and time of a private barbecue to a random guy online?
He was asking for location, was it?
He was asking when.
Yeah. Nobody's asking you for your location. Nobody's asking you anything except what time is your barbecue. And you can't even
Why
answer.
are they even entertaining these fucking idiots?
Yeah. Your barbecue could be 50 miles away. Doesn't fucking matter. No harm in you mentioning when the fuck it is. And you can't even answer that because you're full of fucking shit.
Hey, Nask.
Yes.
Check out the last link I sent, or my most recent tweet, either or. It's the same thing.
Oh, hold on.
Because I did an advanced search of like BLFC barbecue and just went through the latest tweets. And funny enough,
funny how if you search for mentions of a barbecue at BLFC, you don't get anything about it. Any gathering really makes you think. And it's just a screenshot of these fucking retards. Oh my god. Literally all you see is people like
barbecue restaurants.
Of like that pop you for piece of shit Kihu, who I hate so fucking much, talking about, oh, I went out for a barbecue with drinks. Yeah, you went to a fucking restaurant and you went to a fucking Japanese barbecue place, okay. But otherwise, no fucking mentions. None.
Yeah. Unless the Japanese restaurants have ovens big enough to fit a Jew, I don't think the Foxler was involved.
Snap.
God, and I keep getting fucking notifications on Twitter. Fucking Jesus. Where, you know, again, thankfully it's Obsidian. He says, because what is it? When Obsidian said, "Okay, when is your supposed barbecue?" and Echelon says, "Why would I tell the location and time of a private barbecue to a random guy online? No thanks." Obsidian says, "Maybe because it's fake. A barbecue you claimed would roast the Jews. Very friendly." And he gave, thankfully, 3 emojis of the OK hand signal. You fucking shitlord. Echelon.
That's my boy.
My boy.
Yeah, Echelon, who decided to change his name, as it seems, because his Twitter handle is, of course, at LewdBlockify.
Oh, he's being cute. It's barbecue
Yeah.
have his name now.
Yeah. Again, I'm not gonna hide anybody's shit here at all. Please, for the fucking love of God, fucking call these people out. But he decided, instead of, you know, Echelon, something Echelon, he decided to change his Twitter name to Barbecue Haver at BLFC17. Poor excuse for a troll. You're not even fucking trying. But
we has the proofs. We wins.
Exactly. And he says, "I made no." Like when Obsidian says, "Maybe because it's fake. A barbecue you claimed would roast the Jews very friendly," and he says, "I made no such statement." And he quotes and he tags Foxler. Foxler asked me to bring the items, and I assumed it was a joke. Stop getting so mad at jokes. And then Obsidian, thank you, you son of a bitch, said, "Life comes at you fast," with a screenshot of Echelon saying, "Hello, BLFC 2017 security. Someone said they wanted to give Adolf Hitler Fox a box of matches and lighter fluid. Please ban him. #altfurry." So Echelon decides to say, "I don't understand what, quote, came at me so fast here. Mind explaining, mate?" Obsidian.
Bounce.
"We know it isn't a barbecue. Your response to the outrage was to burn him. Now, who is the problem here?" Includes a screenshot where Echelon says, "I'm at BLFC 2017. I have a backpack full of lighter fluid and matches I'm saving specifically for Foxer," what he responded to me with. Obsidian goes, "Your barbecue claim is a failure to hide the truth from everyone." Echelon, the quote-unquote claim, is not a claim. It is fact. It is simply your opinion that it is not factual. That's all I've got so far. Oh, wait, I have new fucking notifications.
Oh my god, now he's calling him a close friend of his. He says, "I've never attempted to ban a close friend of mine."
Wow. I know, I just got this reply.
Fuck
Wow.
me.
Commies can't have friends because commies do not have feelings or compassion.
Oh,
For anyone that hasn't seen it, I'll put in the chat.
Time for me to troll.
That's like tripling down. It's like going beyond doubling down.
All right, so
What do I even say?
No, that's back.
So,
that's backpedaling so hard he should be in another country, right?
All right, so Echelon's original
Just
tweet.
stop,
It's a private
Echelon.
party, and you aren't invited. Simple as that. No need to publicly broadcast an invitation to a small gathering of friends.
Guys,
Turret,
I'm just
thank God for you.
We need to go back.
Turret, thank God for you, said, "You're not even trying. We know this is fake. You claim to be going to barbecue with someone you tried to report previously. Just stop." Echelon, "I have never attempted to report anyone. Why would I try to ban a close friend of mine?"
Refresh
You
that.
stupid, worthless fuck. You are not even trying. Not
Refresh
even...
that.
It's gonna keep going.
Oh no! I had to go to Turret's fucking thing. You know,
It's
I've never
fucking
attempted to
beautiful.
report anyone. Why do I try to ban a close friend of mine? Gadvin, so you admit you are a Nazi then? Nice. He says, what? Oh, okay. So Foxer is a close fucking friend of yours. Foxer is a close fucking friend of yours, which obviously makes you a furry fucking raider, which means you're a fucking Nazi because you're so happy to call him Foxer a fucking Nazi. But oh, hey, let's just talk. Hey, that's perfectly fine. Let's just talk about bringing lighter fluid and matches to a fucking convention for a barbecue that no one can provide any fucking evidence for that is even remotely fucking existing. But hey, this guy is the saddest piece of shit I've ever seen. Bitch, you can try to... See, here's the thing, is that he's not even going back to his original statements and trying to build upon them. No! He's taking whatever is tweeted at him and he's just building upon it. And it's just making himself look more and more like a hypocritical piece of shit, violent douchebag. Oh my fucking God. I don't even know what to say about these people.
This is almost as fun as when I'm dealing with eco-terrorists online.
Oh my God.
I'm taking the straight piss on him right now.
Speaking of eco, let's just make this perfectly clear. Global warming is not real.
Oh dear God.
No comment. I am enjoying it. I'm not jumping in that kettle.
Just to be perfectly honest, you stupid Norwegian fuck. Of course, climate change is real. You just wouldn't know because you live in the frozen fucking north, and so you won't see the effects of it for at least the next 300 fucking years.
well, boo-hoo. I'm so sorry I don't live closer to the equator. Boo-hoo.
So I know you're still in the chat. I know you're still in the chat, Obsidian, and I just want to say thank you so much for being, one, such a shitlord, and two, for legitimately calling out this son of a bitch, and for providing,
I think he deserves a round of applause.
And for providing actual evidence and actual pieces that we can archive, that we can screenshot, and that we can call this son of a bitch out on. Thank you, Obsidian. You're 16, but you are the future.
Friendly reminder that Twitter is such a skewed platform that it's only...
Oh my God! He just said, what does re mean?
Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, what?
I missed something.
What did he say? What? Wait, hold on.
Wait, what happened?
What did he say?
I'm imploding.
What did he say? Hold on.
Why?
What does re mean?
Oh.
Why? What is this?
What does re mean?
Okay.
All right. You know what? No, I don't even care.
Hey,
I don't even care. No. You know what? I don't even care. All right. You know what? I'm not gonna do it for my secondary account.
This person is a bot.
I'm not even.
Him.
He's not a bot. He's just a fucking retard. I'm not even gonna reply to that from my bullshit secondary account, because I have like 5 or 6 Twitter accounts just in case stupid fucks decide to try and block me, and I can still go in and find their bullshit. So I am legitimately going to go to my original @TheWolfsWord account, and I'm going to reply to what does re mean, and I'm going to say it's exactly what you're fucking doing right now, you spastic autistic fuck.
Okay, this guy is such a normal fag. My
I
select
have no response for this guy.
is omnipresent compared to this subhuman.
No, I'm not.
Reminder:
I've never heard of it.
normal fags are not humans. They masquerade as humans in flesh suits. They have no soul. They have no self-awareness. They have no higher cognition. They are animals in every sense of the word.
We have a couple more fucking tweets from them. So let's see.
Wheel.
Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Turret replied, quote tweeted. Echelon said, Echelon said, it's a private party. If you're invited, blah, 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 blah. Turret said, you're not even trying. We know this is fake. Yada, yada, yada. Echelon said, I've never attempted to report anyone. Why would I try to ban a close friend of mine? Gadvin, so you admit you're a Nazi then? Nice. Echelon, what? Slashy, you said Foxler was a friend. So you must be a furry raider, yes? Echelon, no, I am not a quote-unquote raider. I've heard of them, though. Oh, I'm refreshing. I'm
Smash
checking this
that
shit.
motherfucking F5 button.
Oh, no, I am not a quote-unquote raider. I've heard of them, though. Slashy, the quote-unquote raiders are what little fucksticks like you call the quote-unquote Nazi furries. Gadvin, you are quote-unquote friends with Foxler, though.
I'm gonna tell him to go fuck a dog so bad, but it's just like
worthless piece of shit. You have no idea what you are getting yourself into or what kind of fucking hole you're digging for yourself. You stupid motherfucker. You cannot fucking out shitlord a shitlord. Don't even fucking try.
He thinks I'm very proud of being a furry and being a gamer. That thing has to be ironic, right?
What?
The thing you're looking at right now. I'm looking at the stream. Two things I'm very proud of: being a furry, being a gamer.
His pin tweet.
Two
things I'm very proud of: being a furry, being a gamer. Retweet if you're a furry gamer.
Are you sure he's not a troll?
No, I guarantee he's not a fucking troll. He's just a fucking retard. See, that's the thing about that. See, this is what you need to understand about the overwhelming majority of furries.
I've never called a furry raider a Nazi. You called Foxler one.
Just smoking. Oh, fuck you.
Oh my god. Lots of hashtag triggered hashtag snowflakes on the hashtag altfurry hashtag today. You didn't even spell today right. You fucking decided to separate. Laughy face. Maybe they need a safe space.
It gets better. Look at his last tweet. Or probably his last tweet.
All right. Oh, I'm looking at tweets. I'm looking at tweets. I'm going to go to tweets and replies. Oh, God. What?
Boy.
Slashy Fox, the quote-unquote raiders are what little fuck sticks you like to call the quote-unquote Nazi furries. I have never called a furry raider a Nazi. Oh, really? Really? Do we have to go through your entire fucking timeline and prove you wrong? You stupid
Advanced
fuck.
search that right now.
Has he called Foxler one?
Of course he has. And see, this right here, you can probably see it. This right here, this proves exactly why he doesn't get what the fuck we're doing. He doesn't get why we're fucking with him, and he doesn't get any of the shit that the furry raiders or Fox or anybody says. Is this tweet right here? I'm not a shit poster. That's your problem,
man. I think this guy might be trolling. There's no way no one's this retarded.
Oh, you're wrong. In the furry fandom, there is absolutely.
You'll be surprised.
In this fandom, there's absolutely a guarantee that there are people this retarded, and unfortunately, there's quite a lot of them.
Like that guy who was microwaving diapers he found in the garbage.
See, what you have to realize is about morons like these, is that these are the kind of people who would look at a photo, a picture from when like the iPhone S7, from like when the iPhone 7 first came out. These are the people who would look at the photos that say, if you stick your iPhone in a microwave, it'll charge faster. This is one of the fucking retards who would actually fucking do it.
Another spit from the old country.
I love the spits from the old country because the old country, I'm sorry to say, I love America. I really do, but the old country knows best. And thank you so much, you Norwegian fuck. Thank you.
You can spit a distance of 20 goats.
You Norwegian son of a bitch.
You dare mock the son of a shepherd?
That's like 61.
God, I love Rawl.
That's like
Rawl
61. I'll have you know, 20 goats is like 61 salmons. That's actually pretty impressive.
Well, just to put it out there, just to make it apparent, you Norwegian son of a bitch, you I respect you for the simple fact that your country has not completely fucking cucked to the European Union.
Yeah, we're not part of the union. No to the union every time. Fuck up, you globalist parasites.
Thank God for
Hey.
thank God for you, you wonderfully nationalistic sons of bitches.
England's following suit soon, hopefully.
Yeah, let's hope England managed to uncuck itself. Alpha March is saying there are no boundaries for stupidity, and like, trust me, I know. I've heard stories, I've seen screens, I've
What
attended
the
threads,
shit?
but
Why
like
did I
to
just
see it
click on?
live on a stream.
What did you do?
No,
What
wait,
is
hold
on
on.
my screen?
Whoa!
Foxler, you can't show double dicks on YouTube. Come on now.
Yeah, that'll probably get this entire stream demonetized. I guarantee.
Why are you?
I didn't mean to. I just went to the
Oh my God.
I didn't mean to. I just went to the homepage and some sick furry fuck decided to say, I'm gonna post a daddy belly fucking bulge ass fucking shark guy with 2 dicks. I can't help
You're
it.
furry.
You're such a huge
should know
faggot,
better.
ass. Jesus Christ.
I am a huge faggot, and don't get me
Did
wrong.
you forget which fandom you're a part of? Like, for
I am a
split
huge
second?
fandom, and don't get me wrong, I love
It's
the double
all
dick.
about-
It's fantastic, and I would ride it
It's
like
all
a
about
fucking rodeo.
me.
But at the
It's
same
all
time,
about
that's not
me.
appropriate.
At
But at the same
me
time, that's not
cunts.
appropriate for fucking streams. I'm sorry. I didn't notice. I just clicked back to your homepage. I didn't notice, and right after I clicked to the homepage, I went to my other fucking tab, and I had no idea. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the
You
double
bet your
dong.
ass.
All right, you know what,
You
everybody.
bet your ass,
trying to
Mask
troll
is gonna
now.
have a good
Alright.
time after the stream, man.
I will.
Fat section
I will.
like no other.
But all
Wait.
all 20
I
all
wanna
20
demonstrate
people.
a point.
All 20
what
people.
what was the one that got hit with a chlorine bomb?
That was
Oh yeah, I heard
that was the one in
was,
Ohio.
Midwest
Yeah.
Fur Fest.
Yeah, Midwest.
Yeah.
Fur
Yeah,
Fest.
Midwest Fur Fest. Yes, I heard that Foxler tried to gas a furry convention because he's a Nazi. My
Oh,
dude,
he's
it's-
defending him now, saying, "He didn't call him a Nazi. He's not a Nazi."
I think if what you guys are saying, and no, Foxler did not gas that event, but it was fucking hilarious. What Foxler is saying? No, what that guy is saying now. If I am to believe you guys, and this guy is not playing the fool and actually is this retarded, this
I think
handicap.
he is this retarded.
What he's doing now, I think he's trying to backpedal because he knows everything's being archived.
Backpedal's so
He
fun.
He might have someone knocking on his door. It's like, excuse me, fam, did you just threaten to light someone alive on fire? Like, I think he might be backpedaling a bit.
Wait, we have to archive this one though specifically because he's oh god, because he's just like Foxer's not a Nazi.
I mean, these SJW types should know better than to engage people because that's where they fail. They should just block and move on. That's just a pro tip for me.
See, this is the thing.
Because you
This
have
is
no
the thing about
platform to
these.
stand on.
This is the thing about these social justice types, especially in the furry fandom, is that they don't seem to even remotely fucking realize.
I replied to him.
That
yeah, they don't have any self-awareness.
Your personal discrepancies, your personal feelings, your personal offensive bullshit, fucking goddamn spastic bullcrap. All your little I'm so offended. Literally, it's okay. It's one thing that none of it fucking matters on the fucking internet because you just come across as an uppity, self-absorbed, whiny piece of shit. But the minute you start introducing it into the furry fandom is when you are going to be called out for the absolute abject pussy that you absolutely are, and you will be railed against so fucking hard. Nobody's gonna call you out personally. Nobody's gonna sit there and dox you. Nobody's gonna give your personal address so people can fuck with you. No, in the furry fandom, we're just gonna call you a worthless fucking pussy because you fucking are. The rest of the internet, on the other hand, will dox the shit out of you, and we'll send.
Well, I won't.
And we'll send you, I don't know. If you're a dude, we'll send you gigantic black dildos.
I can
Just to
provide
make you
them.
feel
I
even
know
more
where they-
worthless
where
and
you get 'em.
insecure than you already do. If you're a chick, then we'll just send you all manner of fleshlights. I hear Bad Dragon has quite the variety. We'll send you all sorts of fucking fleshlights and everything, with a little note that just says,
"You're a furry. You have personal experience in the variety of Bad Dragon."
"Oh, I absolutely do." But we'll send you all the fleshlights the Bad Dragon and the Furry Fandom has to offer, with a little note that just says, "This is better than your cunt. You fucking cunt."
See, the thing that just amazes me when people do this shit and then they try to backpedal is because imagine this. Imagine if I tweeted, I said, man, I've got all this coloring in my backpack while strolling through MFF. What do you think the response is going to be? Are people going to be like, oh, man, you know, that's kind of funny? Or do you think someone's going to be like, that's a little concerning? Maybe I should tell somebody about this because, you know, it's not like this wouldn't be the first time we've been fucking gassed. Like, I get it. There's memes about fucking gas the furries, but when someone is actually making a legitimate threat like that, come on. Like, seriously? Are you that retarded that you don't know where the barrier is to not get your ass in trouble? Like, you shouldn't be threatening anybody physically at all while you're at a convention, but this is just ridiculous. Really?
Posting a link for memes.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Gas the fur fags on Google. Of course, the first one is a little spazzy Hitler with a gas pipe, and he's turning the wheel. The second one is some happy little pretty brown-haired bitch. Gas the fur fags. Race war now. And there's a bunch of other bullshit. There's this stupid fucking meme.
There's the fucking standard Robin Hood yiffing the elf fur fags image.
Hi, I hate fur fags, but don't you think anti-furries are just as bad? Ever notice how furries are always complaining about stuff? Well, anti-furries are always complaining about furries, so they're just as bad. Those fucking fursucuting neckbeard assholes, wouldn't you agree?
He's still backtracking.
Of course he's backtracking. He's a worthless, stupid, unintellectual piece of shit. He has no level of common sense. He has no level of introspection.
All this is feeling like you're on your own, mate, and he's just like, "What?"
Oh God! You know what? This is on the stream. This is on the stream. I don't even care. You know, Slashy. You said Foxer was your friend, so you must be a furry raider. Yes. Echelon. No, I am not a quote unquote raider. I've heard of them though. Slashy. The quote unquote raiders are what little fuck sticks like you call the Nazi furries. Echelon. I have never called a furry raider a Nazi. Bullshit. Slashy. You've called Foxer one, and he is the leader of the raiders. So you admit you are a Nazi? Echelon. I did not call Foxer a Nazi. He's not a Nazi. Gadvin. You called him Adolf Hitler Fox and said he wanted to burn the Jews with a fucking archive link. Thank you so much. Echelon. Foxer is such a joker! Exclamation point. The hot dogs are kosher.
I love that.
How absolutely fucking hard are you, Echelon? You worthless, stupid piece of shit. You commie fuck trying to fucking justify your own utter bullshit and contradicting yourself left and goddamn right. And yes, I know for a fact that right this moment I am speaking very softly into my microphone because I am so utterly fucking angry that I cannot bring myself to talk loudly. So, god damn it, I, right this goddamn moment, Echelon, if you're listening, you, everybody like you, everybody who believes things you believe, everybody who agrees with you. I want to grab you all. I want to line you up. I'm not going to kill you. Don't worry, because I'm not a Nazi. What I'm going to do is line you up, and I am going to knock your ass to the ground, and I'm going to stomp on your goddamn genitals at least 25 fucking times as hard as possible. You worthless piece of shit. You stupid fucking ideologues. You worthless
Tyler,
fucking excuse-driven shit fucks. God.
Did the person you just quote tweeted block you? Because I'm pretty sure they did, and then they just took a screen cap of your tweet and then didn't say anything.
Oh God, who? What? Wait, what?
Hold on.
You're gonna have to link me because I have no idea what you're talking about.
I am. I'm gonna link.
Hey, there is a barbecue going on because he's certainly getting burned.
Yeah, and just
I
so you're all
tweeted at
aware,
BLFC.
Tyler did send me a direct message and said that he's sorry he had to leave, but things were getting a little too dark for him.
Aw, that's
This
all
right
right,
here,
that's fair.
Tyler Preston is the most just.
I called it. I knew they blocked him.
Tyler Preston is the most centrist, non-fucking argumentative fucker on the planet. And the fact that this shit is happening in the fandom being so disgusting and so dark and so wrong drove Tyler Preston out of my fucking stream. That says a lot.
I tweeted
Fuck.
at DLFC to ask if there was actually a barbecue going on. Public or private.
I doubt.
All right, let's see here,
I
let's
know
see here.
this shit is fake because I've already done an
just
event. So
confirm he's
nobody's
bullshitting.
mentioning it.
Right.
It would have came up in their official fucking Twitter. They would have had if there was an actual event for a barbecue, it would have been on there. But this guy
Very well.
is saying it's a private
All right.
barbecue, which means it's fake.
All right,
We
well,
know it's
let me.
fake.
All right, just let me read this. Tyler Preston's quote tweeted someone said, "How do you know the furries at your convention were Nazis? And even if they were, why should they not partake in the fun?" He quote tweeted, and I can't see it for some reason. I went to it. It was Opal Compass, this stupid fucking cuck who I've been fucking arguing with for the past 2 days. This person said, "I'm extremely upset hearing about what is going on at hashtag BLFC 2017. Get the Nazis out. Get them
that's the
out
kind
of
of
all
Nazis.
conventions." And
He's the guy that blocked me.
of course they did. Tyler Preston said, "How do you know the furries at your convention were Nazis? And even if they were, why should they not participate in the fun?" Turret said, "They mad because what did Opal Compass decide to do?" They quote retweeted.
They didn't even quote it. It just took a screenshot of the
Well, yeah.
tweet
They
and
just-
then didn't say anything and then blocked him.
Yeah, they took a screenshot of Tyler saying, "How do you know the furries at your convention were Nazis? And even if they were, why should they not partake in the fun?" They just took a screenshot of that in response to their fucking tweet. And then posted that, no context, no comment, nothing, no text. Just, that's it. That was their screenshot was the entire post. And they they blocked Tyler fucking Preston. Fucking, oh my fucking good God. Ugh. I'm sorry. I am both. I
I'm
am
about to
sorry.
ruin this man's whole career.
I apologize to everybody, both in this stream who is in the conversation and who is watching the stream and in the chat. I apologize to everybody with how utterly and completely fucking pissed I am becoming because I am
Let it
drunk
out.
as shit.
Just let it
I
all
am
out.
drunk as shit because I cannot stand this garbage and I need to get drunk to deal with this, and it is so fucking retarded, and I don't even care. I live in an apartment complex. I don't care if the neighbors above me or next to me are fucking pissed at the fact that I'm being so loud. Fuck them. God, this drives me up the fucking wall.
Nask, you're not gonna live past 40 with this fucking bullshit.
I'm not. Between the stress of this kind of bullshit, between how much I tend to drink, between how much I smoke, I'm not gonna live past 40.
Hey.
I'm gonna die exactly on my 40th birthday.
There's no good.
Tyler's calling himself a normie.
Then again, after 40, all the fun's gone anyway. So
This is true.
well,
I think that guy made a sock puppet account.
not all the fun, but shit like
Would it surprise you?
Yeah.
He made.
Would it surprise you
sure
at
he
all if they made a sock puppet account? Would it
Here's a
surprise-
summary for us normies. There was
It's like
a furry convention
something like
and a few
Scarpney.
Nazi outlets.
Yeah,
A guy
there was.
threatened to
It's a
burn
Twitter that
furry.
was just made, and they were.
I saw
Oh.
that too.
King Obsidian is telling the Wolf's Word to check his DMs because he shitposted a bit.
Hey, who's doing what?
Check your DMs, faggot.
I'm checking my DMs. What the fuck? Oh, Obsidian.
Meanwhile, Froggy Westlake is saying Tyler Preston is the quantum opposite of that guy, the linked nigs. Anarcho-fascist
I'm
madman
ugly guy.
versus mild-mannered ultimate center. Okay, first off, an anarcho-fascist is an oxymoron.
Tyler Preston is the quantum
is an
opposite
We can't be
of
fascists. It doesn't
that
work.
guy
We hate
T, the
authoritarianism.
I
the
don't
link
want a
means
government. I also want to gas
anarcho-fascist
the
madman
Jews.
versus mild-mannered ultimate centrist. Of course, Tyler is the fucking quantum opposite of that guy T. That guy T, as I don't care how smart
guy
he may
T-
seem to be. I don't
Hey
care
guys, I'll
how
be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
No problem.
That guy T
I don't
did
care.
nothing
I don't
wrong.
care how.
like it.
I don't
That
care
guy
how
T
smart.
did nothing wrong.
I don't care how smart that guy T may seem to be. I don't care how intelligent he may attempt to come across. The fact is that guy T is a psychotic fucking anarcho-capitalist.
Listen.
He is, by
listen.
his own merit, one, completely fucking wrong on 99% of everything, and
That guy
two,
T did nothing
and
wrong.
two,
Name one thing
he is
name two things he's wrong with.
pro-fascist.
Name two things he's wrong with.
Name two things he's wrong with? Okay,
Yes.
first being the state. He's completely fucking wrong on that.
Agreed.
Second being, is his endorsement of fascism.
He never endorsed fascism. He
Go
just
through his
said
goddamn-
fascists are friends. And he is right.
That's an
with that.
endorsement.
Listen. I know a couple of fascists, and they're some of the nicest guys
Dude, you know what? I'm gonna
hit
cut you
up.
off. I'm gonna cut you the fuck off. I'm gonna cut you the fuck off right here.
Might be-
Because I don't
might
care
be
what you have to say.
might be
I have been
because I'm
following.
Norwegian,
No.
but-
Shut up. I don't care what the fuck you have to say because I have been following that guy T ever since the very first moment I saw him in any way featured on a video from. It doesn't matter if it's Sargon Akkad. I don't care if it's Atheist is Unstoppable. I don't care if it's Shoe on Head or Armored Skeptic. And the first moment I've seen him featured on a video from any of these fucking people, I have followed his Twitter. I have followed everything he said. The guy is a fucking psychotic, plain and fucking simple. Aside from his
nothing wrong.
anarcho-capitalist bullshit, which I could argue into the goddamn ground.
Okay,
In a
ANCAPs are red pilled. They have a fucky ideology, but at least they're on the right track. Where instead of blaming like, oh, you know why America is so shit? It's because of that middle class black guy over there. Instead of doing that, they blame the state, which is the correct thing to do. Because the state is what gets you into wars and bullshit. The state is what like passes legislators that are strangling jobs and stuff like this. And every country on the planet could do with a slightly smaller government. So they're right there, and pretty much the fascists are friends. Yeah, I've met plenty of fascists. I haven't met a Nazi I didn't like. He seemed like a nice guy, if you ask me. I would certainly prefer the company of a Nazi over an SJW every day of the week. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not a Nazi. I'm a libertarian, not an ANCAP. I'm a libertarian. I'm a civic nationalist, not a racial or ethnic nationalist. But Nazis, from who I've talked to, these aren't the drugged up neo Nazis on heroin that beat people to death with baseball bats or anything like in the movies. They're just normal guys. Seem fine to me. And as I said previously, I've never met a Nazi that was like had a tenth as much as vile, despicable evil in them as your average fucking SJW. Never, ever.
Oh, of course. But my entire point is that guy T.
So no, wait.
That guy T. He may be.
Nas. So your entire like fascists are friends. He's endorsing fascism. I'm not endorsing fascism. I'm just saying.
No.
Generally,
I'm not
nice
talking about
guys.
you.
So
I am not
so
talking about
that's
you. I am not referring to you in any way. What I'm referring to and what I'm talking about is that guy T. And that guy T can shut his goddamn Nazi approval fucking mouth because, one, he's an ANCAP, which is a brain dead fucking goddamn ideology to begin with. It is stupid as utter shit. And I don't care if you're on this stream or if you're watching this and you're in the chat and you're an ANCAP, that's perfectly fine. You can disagree with me. That's fine. My opinion is you're a fucking retard if you're an ANCAP. That's my opinion, and if you want to discuss it, I'm more than open to do so. I am perfectly fine with being open to discussing and anarcho-capitalism and all that good stuff in between. I'm fine with that. Get a hold of me on a DM. We'll hold a stream. We'll have a little discussion. I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
But I still hold it personally that anarcho-capitalism is in and of itself fucking retarded. It serves no one's purpose. No one's. Except
Froggy Westlake.
Those who
Froggy
are able
Westlake
to...
is...
Wait, hold.
Froggy Westlake is right here. ANCAPs are cool. I wish I could believe it was possible, huh? And when I say some fascists are good guys, way more ANCAPs are cool. Yes, ANCAPs are generally cool guys, and that's because like they're the only fucking sect of anarchism that's tolerable because they follow the NAP.
Well,
which is pretty much I'm not gonna go around and assault you because I disagree with you. But if you try to assault me because you disagree with me, I'll blow your fucking head off. That's an attitude I can respect.
Even generally speaking, ANCAPs are better people than Nazis/fascists because they tend to be a little more fun. They tend to be a little more open to humor. They tend to be a little more open to anybody can basically say whatever they fucking want. And hey, fuck it, let's just laugh about it.
Yeah. We are mostly shit posters as well, so yeah, we can take a joke.
Shit posting is my religion.
Yes.
If that is one thing I have to completely give props to ANCAPs for, it's the fact that either they are or they endorse or they don't have any problem with shitlords. They're more than willing to just primarily sit back and just say, that was fucking hilarious. And that is between ANCAPs and fascists. That's the one thing. The one thing I absolutely have to give to ANCAPs is that they are so willing to just say, that's fucking funny. Do it again.
I'm a Sargon fan. How do you think I felt watching him do the Anarchy video where he just brimmed all of us? I was like, fair dues have to take that one.
Well, don't get me wrong.
So
even the Sargon video when he's addressing, the libertarians, the anarcho-capitalists, and all that stuff. He makes a few definitively good points. That's understandable. But what I would have preferred to see is that instead of Sargon responding to that guy T's whole, here's questions from libertarians kind of video, what I would have preferred to see is like Sargon and maybe a couple of other people from different political persuasions being in a stream with 2 to 3 people who would consider themselves extreme libertarians or anarcho-capitalists, because that would have made for a very interesting discussion.
Lance, serious question. You're an ANCAP, right?
Yeah.
Serious question.
I'm sorry.
Recreational nukes, yes or no?
Recreational nukes.
What?
How do you get recreation from nukes?
This
is my question about recreational nukes. If you're an ANCAP, this is my biggest question. How do you even, without the fact that the government had developed nuclear weapons to this point, completely disregard that. Completely disregard the concept of any state having developed nuclear weapons at this point. My question would be, how the fuck would you stupid sons of bitches even develop nuclear weapons to begin with?
Listen, not important.
It's not important because you couldn't. You stupid fucks, and you're gonna get bombed into nothingness.
I'm asking a question to Lance here. Recreational nukes. Do you think people should be able to own recreational nukes?
The problem with a nuke is really, like the non-aggression principle relies on you having a weapon which you can use directly against someone who has basically wronged you. But a nuke does too much collateral damage. You may kill that one guy that fucked with you, but the radiation is going to kill a lot of people that didn't break the nap. So I don't approve of nukes.
You don't approve? Okay, how about a Moab?
If it hits its target and that target broke the nap, go do as many as you want.
That's the inherent problem with the Moab, is that it's very unreliable in the target it's seeking.
The thing is, it doesn't matter because this is such a huge blast radius. Plus, it's relatively cheap. The U.S. Army can produce one for $100,000. That's like an expensive car or a shitty house.
Well,
you could totally buy a Moab.
Be it nukes or be it Moabs, it matters nonetheless. Is that they are too indiscriminate in their targets. In that you may hit your target, but at the same time, you will inevitably affect others who were of no consequence, meaning you will inherently violate the non-aggression pact.
Oh, okay. So
in an anarcho-capitalist society, Moabs and nukes would not exist and should not exist.
Stop talking and start listening. Okay?
Don't tell me to stop fucking talking. This is my goddamn stream. Fuck you.
Okay, a massive landlord is your neighbor, and he violated the NAP by his weekly newspaper, getting on your property instead of his. So you launch your Moab. You launch your Moab and wipe him out and his family and like 3/4 of his crop of opium. I don't see a problem with that. Through the lens of an ANCAP society, I don't see a problem with that. Like maybe through the lens of a sane society.
Favorited my tweet.
All right, guys. Just for the record, I do appreciate the fact that we have taken this stream from bitching from BLFC and regressive fucks into ANCAP-y bullshit.
It's beautiful.
It is. But at the same time, this is what I'm going to do. Now, you can all continue to join and participate. It is entirely up to you. But this is what I'm going to do. We are 3 hours and 48 minutes into this current stream. So, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to end this stream in just a moment. I will begin a second stream within 1 minute of the end of this current one. So if you wish to continue to participate, keep in the hangout. And then we don't even need to call this, because this current stream is labeled the Great BLFC 2017 Screeching, which we did remark on quite a bit, and I'm glad we did. So the follow-up stream can absolutely just be a shit. It can be a shit stream. It could just be us talking about what the fuck ever, and that's
Sounds
perfect.
like fun.
And that's perfectly fine. I have no problems with that. I actually enjoy that. But that's what's going to happen. So if you wish to remain in the stream, please stay with the hangout, and I will let you know when we are back online, because we are approaching just now about the 3 hour 50-minute mark. So everybody who is now in the chat, don't worry, we will be back. I promise. Calm down. I just don't need another goddamn 4 to 7 hour fucking stream in my goddamn video management. So calm down. We'll be right back. It's gonna be right back. I promise. Don't worry. We'll be back. But everybody currently in the hangout, calm down. Calm your tits. We'll be right back. I love you all. You're fantastic. And